that was very... Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Scratching Post. We scratched at that gaming itch. Did someone say bits? Yes, how we got a hype train going. And it is certainly hype today because welcome to Saturday Silly Voices. We scratched that gaming itch as it's Saturday Silly Voices.
Woo.
Right. For anyone who is new or never been to this corner of the internet before, my name is Ebak. I run here the channel, The Scratching Post, and every Saturday I gather my friends around and we put our voice acting talents to the Ace Attorney series. And in case you were living on a rock, the Ace Attorney series have had a release this week. First of all, I want to thank my cast for their cheering. I will introduce them, then I can thank them for their bits. So let's go down the list. We have Burr.
Yeah.
Indeed. Divot.
Justice has never looked so good.
Drifting.
Screw you guys, I'm gonna go hang out with Clavier and Simon in the Capcom basement. Bye.
Question: is the gumshoe in the basement or not?
Probably.
So here's the thing: we have not seen him since the flashback in Apollo Justice. Also, I believe the word, the word from the developers is he has not been featured in the games because they don't really know how he would be if he was older. Which is kind of funny to me.
Which is weird because
I'm just in the basement making confetti.
Add a couple of lines to his face. Golden. You know, it's
I don't know, man.
speaking of that,
That's why there's confetti at the end.
And speaking of that is Kay, our American correspondent.
Yes, hello. Ace
And,
Attorney expert.
Ace Attorney expert. Also, we like to refer to her as our woman in Japan, Laura Petal.
Front and center for the new release of the new game, maggots.
Indeed. Our very own Mr. Wright, Lemming Wright.
I am here.
And of course, one of our dear recent additions to the show, Mistropolis.
Son, are we still hiding under the table?
Probably.
On the desk, yes.
No Shadow this week. That's because effectively Emma is unlikely to appear, and so Shadow requested she could sit this one out, and it's like, yeah, sure, no drama. I also want to thank the cast first. Drifting for 150 bitties.
You're welcome.
Followed by what else we got there? We got Lemming with 100 bits, and then Burr with another 100 bits, and then Drifting cementing her position with another 100 bits.
Get on my level.
Do you always have to be at the top?
I don't have disposable income.
That's fair. That is absolutely fair. It's...
I'm being.
Yeah.
I've recently spent all mine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. I mean, in that case, if you don't mind, Laura, I wish to kind of share the Discord screen, if you don't mind.
Are you going to share the box?
Yes, I'm going to share the box. So first of all, we're going to move over to the Silly Voices screen, which means there's something on there right now. But I'm going to move on. I'm going to bring up the Discord webcam, and you can see the box. There we go.
It is indeed.
You help do that, people. The box. What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Oh my god, a giant box.
I bet there's a snake inside. A solid snake.
Of course.
I'll report when I open it and check. I will report.
There's a snake in my box.
Get the exclamation mark sound.
There's a snake in my box.
Nobody have that on my voice.
There's a snake in my box.
Someone poisoned her CPU.
I like that one.
They better not have. It's a brand new one.
I mean, your old one.
Oh.
Probably.
To be fair, I probably poisoned it with the amount of time I've been using it.
All right, I'm going to start streaming my audience because we're booting up the game. We're booting it up.
First time booting.
One last joke. Ride like the wind, next gear.
This game supports an autosave feature. Please do not turn off your PC when the icon above is on screen.
Yes, because I'm no longer having to actually use certain certain loopholes in order to stream this series. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say
Thank you,
about that.
Liam.
Thank you, Capcom, for releasing this.
By the end of
I'm getting
by the end
serious.
of this week, we've been upgraded.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, that's so
Oh,
cool.
it looks so good.
Hell yes.
So-
Cheers
we're
to the
here.
new game. Cheers to that. Cheers to that new game.
So this is going to be. It's not a review stream. We are gonna.
Baby.
We are gonna rip it and rip it, baby. We are gonna do our normal thing of of playing through the game and doing our silly voices. But we thought I thought it would be like a disservice not to kind of, at least talk about the re-release and things and just how well it's
Before
done.
we get started, can I just say that Eback, your like crackle in at least the Discord call is kind of intense. Is that for anybody else?
Yeah, I was
Yep,
gonna
you
say
still
that.
do.
to be
Okay.
honest.
All right. In that case,
Kind of
I'm
really did.
I'm gonna turn it off so you guys won't be able to hear the voice mod stuff. Although the audience will still be able to hear the voice mod stuff. So
That's fair.
Oh, thank you so much.
there you go. No problem at all.
It's voice mod.
Which is weird because it only
I
is it
was
for
in
me,
hell,
not only you
sorry.
guys. So
You're no longer deep fried. Cheers.
Yeah.
no problem at all.
It's quite an intense crack.
I feel it might be that OBS does something very bad to voice mod.
Maybe I never considered that. Good call. Yeah, because I've been having it on voice mod for the rest of other days, and everyone's all fine. Anyway, yeah. So we're gonna be checking what the levels, make sure everything's all good and fine and dandy. Speak everyone, just in case so people can hear you.
Hello.
Speak.
Hello, I am
I
speaking
speak.
as requested.
I use my
Back
words.
I wish to be freed
I
from
am-
the basement, please.
I am
Quiet, Clavier.
Oh no, Javier.
Objection.
You will be rescued from the basement in due time.
There we go. The game
Yeah.
wasn't having voice. Didn't have audio for a second, but I've now changed that.
If Athena is on her way to rescue me, I'm gonna fucking wait a bit.
Yeah, I mean, she did get lost on the way to the airport.
So I'm just mind checking if
Eventually.
the levels are good between the game music and of course the chat, please. So yeah, that is what we're doing today. Everyone speak. We do not. We can,
Okay.
we can't do the testing if we can't test the voice level and such. But no,
Speakity speak.
yeah, well, yeah.
Speak.
Blah 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 blah
Speak.
blah blah blah
I
blah
feel
blah
like the game
blah
could
blah
be
blah
louder.
blah 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 blah.
The game can be a bit louder.
Like
Blah
sim
blah blah
character.
blah 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 blah.
But did you
here,
did you see the game could be a bit louder, Burr?
Yeah.
All right, I'll knock it up to 5%. There you go. Anyway, yeah,
Yeah,
this. Yeah, sound good.
That was nice.
So I thought we'd kind of look into like the menus, and they've really gone all out in the visual representation of these games.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Magical, mystical.
I love that you can set the music and also the background for each and every
Yeah.
game as well. That is such a good idea.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
And of course, we've got the
So
features.
personalized.
Oh
Wait.
my god, the cheese
Oh,
is so cute.
Yeah, of course, we've got the orchestra hall.
Yeah.
Chibi's play the
Orchestra's really
orchestra.
cute.
Look at
Yeah.
them.
Look at them.
They're
Look at
adorable.
the
And Phoenix still can't play the piano very well.
Like, I love how he's got the like sweat of intense concentration. It's very good.
I mean, look, it's not like he had 7
There's a
years to
black quill.
practice.
Friends of Blackwell.
Yay!
On a piccolo.
I was not
Oh my
expecting
god,
that.
it's Persecutor Blackwell with a piccolo.
Who's going to show up on the other side? There's the space. There's the space. Who's it going to be?
Oh,
Larry, what?
Ah.
They're so cute though. I love them.
It's Madam not appearing in this game.
Well,
Where's my
technically
boy
she does
Clavier?
appear.
She was
Because you're in the
referencing case
basement.
2.
That's
yeah,
very
Gumshoe's
cute.
just, Gumshoe's just like, can you guys keep it down, please?
Blackwell's
I wonder if there's other little.
Simon left. As per his character.
Simon got the hell out.
Bye.
Also, this
Clavier doesn't.
Go on.
I was saying, if Clavier doesn't come on doing air guitar, I don't think it's
This also.
He's the only fucking professional musician in those games. Why is he not here?
because that's cheating. But
He's directing them.
I do like that this is also a new piece of music made exclusively for this game. Apollo Justice: A New Era Begins 2024, which there's that, and there's a Trucy piece of music as well, and that's it. So not a lot of new stuff, but to be fair, you don't need to do too much. Yeah. We actually
already have a shit ton of awesome things that they just lovingly remastered.
Yeah, let's just look at some stuff. Accolades, these are basically achievements. But to get to where we are in the story, I had to kind of have the first objection, so there's that. But the rest of them are all open season on them right now. This is the one I'm most excited about.
Oh, never mind.
There's one fun thing with that opening objection achievement. It can be a bullshit objection, it can be wrong, and you'll still have the achievement, because it's an objection.
What were you going to say,
You
Div?
said have an objection. not
It's
to
on the
have a good
previous
one.
screen, so it can wait. Oh, if you go to Orchestra Hall, you no back one.
Oh,
you were wondering about other chibis.
Before clicking
Oh.
onto it.
Okay, let me just.
Hang on, wait. You can see at the left and right.
Ah, yes.
Oh!
Yeah,
cute.
not there for long, but there you go.
Although once they give
They
an
do exist, so they
appearance-
might pop in.
All the
They
characters.
do exist, yes.
Awesome. So, I'm most excited about this, the animation studio,
Yeah.
where you get to go in and literally just mess.
Memes.
Yeah, it's. Oh,
This is a power I should not be granted.
mouth flap
Does this
on.
mean- How long until somebody uses this to recreate the boot to the head sketch?
Oh my gosh. Not long.
I think it's already done, we just have to find it on the internet.
Yeah.
They've actually added green screen as well, which is amazing.
Yep. Green scene spot. Look at the switch controller.
Absolutely perfect.
There's definitely. Basically, I think one of the things with this as well is that it's very much like being able to browse the sprite gallery on the wiki, but like it's official now.
Objection!
That's always my favorite part of the wiki.
Yeah, I love doing this, and also you got
Fans objection.
you can have various objections from various people, and
Yeah.
you can have, of course, various different animations. You can have
Also, this is basically just an updated objection.lol.
every single character in the game,
Yeah.
including everyone's favorite bailiff,
Yes, sir!
which we can also remove. We can remove the podium as well. So
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's so cool.
Ah, but he-
That's not cool. Don't do that.
oh, it's so good.
Aww.
Do they have? They do. Oh, can we do it, please?
Yes.
Yay! Oh my gosh.
Wow.
The talent.
The mouth flap? Yep, there you go.
Yeah.
In fact, you can toggle Mr. Hats and then Trucy's on.
Yeah.
That's delightful.
Adorable.
I was going to say, can we see
Ah.
some justice?
I was about to. Well, we need to go into Dual Destiny to see justice, don't we?
Yes.
Excellent. I want some justice in my life.
We will give some
HD justice.
duly noted justice.
Of course, in HD, the game just looks mwah, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It looks incredible. So yeah, you've got the characters in their individual costumes.
Yeah.
Also,
you can use
Apollo
your
in
costumes.
the jacket looks amazing.
Yeah.
Some are locked to to particular positions. Like Athena can appear. The main character can appear anywhere on the podium or at the bench.
Yeah. And you have the small icon showing which pose this is.
Hmm.
Yeah, just Because if you look, that's from the. If you look at the icon, that's from the front.
Yeah,
Then
that's
you've got
from
the
the
icon
front,
from the
then
side.
it's from
Yeah.
the
As soon as you go
side.
down further,
You've got
From the front.
either
there's a witness
the bench
and
or as
Flash.
witness. Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway,
that's nice.
someone wanted some.
Oh, that's a
Also-
man right there.
Yeah, also, when you select one of the like breakdown animations or something long, the game is gonna warn you. This is gonna last for a minute. Are you sure you want to play this?
Cool. Also, now we can actually see his number, because apparently it was a thing, and the fandom was like, "What is his number?" But now we know.
Now you know.
049748 apparently.
Yeah.
Mm.
Now the question is, what does that
Poor
number
Bobby.
mean?
Poor Bobby.
Wait, I wonder if because it hasn't got any of his spoilers for the end of this game, by the way. But it hasn't got any of his other stuff. So you have to go down and find like Phantom.
The Phantom.
Oh yeah,
yes.
there it is. Yeah.
I guess
They
kept a
even
separate
have the
character.
orca.
We
Oh
can
my
bring
god.
in. We can bring in the whale.
Amazing.
Bring
on the whale!
10 out of 10. Best game.
Wait.
With mouth flap.
Of course.
Wait.
And it makes the noise in the game. Oh my gosh.
Hello.
That's just scary. Let's take it into Themis League Academy.
Hello, children. I'm going to shoot you with my watch now.
Oh dear.
Bye. One brain cell.
And of course, you know.
Oh, she looks amazing in the HD.
Yes.
Wow.
Ow! I don't have my Clonco voice on standby. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's fine.
Oh, you're good.
Oh, just going through these is just bringing back memories, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good time.
Just round around the world we go.
Around the world, around
Yes, I
the
am flying
world.
away.
Oh no.
And of
Around
course-
Can you go back to that one real quick?
Yep, first of all,
Around,
Uh,
around.
Why do you hurt me this way?
Oh my.
Laura, stop that. You're traumatizing Lemming.
yes.
Oh, dear. It's fine. It's fine.
I'm confused, but I'm not gonna worry about it.
Don't
I
worry
have
about it,
seen
it's
that
fine.
show. That sound is horrifying.
I don't know what.
I'll
Also,
explain
they
later.
also have Juniper's cough sounds
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
on here. It's they like power to Capcom for going like pretty much all out on this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I'm sure everyone else, I'm sure the fandom and meme makers will very much appreciate it. It's a shame that because of the aspect ratio, they do cut off the heads of a lot, you know, the tops of some characters like Mr. Hat and such. But
Now we have an official HD meme making tool.
we do, and the art library is
That will
also
definitely
amazing.
have to use at some point.
Be careful of spoilers.
Yes,
I don't know if there will be any. I'm just saying, be careful.
People.
yeah.
People looked at people selling this game were like, "Would you like it? Would you like some Ace Attorney games with your meme machine?"
I'm glad they went for the waistcoat and not the jacket for Apollo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Full suit Apollo vexes me. I don't like it.
It looks like because they nailed the top of the head, but they were thinking, what do we do with the back? Do we like have like little flicks, or it's interesting to see kind of even the little done designs. Although page 2 is of course all the animations. Page here we go.
wow.
Here's all the
Oh,
I was gonna say if you went back to the first page again, just quick.
Yeah.
So I'm just letting these designs sink in just a second. Okay.
Have you noticed this bracelet changes?
Bracelet
as well
changes,
with
yeah.
a lot of them? It's actually quite.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
actually using almost like a Megatama bracelet rather
then,
than.
then it became like a
Or he
watch.
has an Omnitrix.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Page 2, please. Right. The center image where he's poking his forehead. Right? Ebac, in your Apollo voice, can you please say special beam cannon?
Special beam cannon.
Thank you very much.
I'm go back one. Sorry. I'm not sure I'm a fan of Uwu Apollo on the left there.
Nope.
Oh wow.
But these designs.
I think that
Yeah, I
Apollo
like-
is the basis for one of the animations.
They definitely went into the horns up there on the left.
Yeah, the horns, because the one that looks literally like an anime protagonist, like Sora or something, it doesn't work really.
The kind of half head they've got in the bottom left, where I kind of can see that's like future Apollo, where he's still got the spikes, but he's got longer hair. No.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Is that meant to be
One
like
of
a
them looks kinda
really
like
young?
Rocky.
Like, I'm not sure I like him with the hat.
No, the hat
That's
doesn't
just a
work.
weird one to me.
Yeah.
No.
No, only I can pull off the hat.
Hilariously, that is pretty much Phoenix's hat as well, isn't it?
Pretty much. Tracy's final design sheet. The color, I think they went well with the blue. Also, not going for like black for the dress. It's quite nice. Yes, go on.
Oh, I was just saying it matches her dad.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it does.
Interesting that
But I
the
wish there was a version. I wish there was a yellow version like Valant has.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
it's that's because I like the brooch is also is different. That went through many designs apparently, like all these kind of different designs.
Yeah.
But they knew they wanted a magician girl for the assistant. Just lots of times.
Yeah.
I like the one with the
Actually,
lasses kind of
well,
like ponytail.
Yeah. I wanted to say really quick though that I believe before they figured out they were going to have a magician girl, I believe they were maybe going to have like a samurai person. There's like a draft sketch of it by Mr. Shutakumi himself somewhere. It's on the wiki. I don't know where it
You
is.
can definitely see
They eventually settled on the magician girl. Pretty
Do you
fast,
know
I
how
think.
Blackwell that samurai was supposed to be?
Very
I don't
different.
know.
I've seen the drafts of him. It's glorious, honestly.
Yeah.
Can we
but
go? Sorry, go on.
I just wanted to say I do think possibly the reason that Trucy is a magician as well is because Shutakumi is a magician. He did a ton of stage magic to promote Ghost Trick when it was originally released. There's like a video of it somewhere. It's really, really cool. Like he does card tricks. He does like the cup and balls one. It's really neat. I just wanted to mention that because like that's why he keeps putting magicians in his work.
That's so
Because
cool.
he is one.
I like this kind of ramshackle version of Mr. Hat on the right, where it's just like an umbrella that's been modified. Yeah.
He kind of looks like Curious George.
Can you go? Sorry, can you go back 2 now? First of all, I like the Jack Skellington doodle.
Yes.
If you go back, I think it's 3 now, though. That little guy in the bottom left. Look at this. He's this little guy. He's so cute.
Oh, it's
Again, it's just like a little doodle, but I love it.
Well, if you look in the upper in the one above, she has it as a pet in the pocket.
Oh, she does. He's just a little guy, though.
But he has a very big wrecking ball and he wins matches.
Oh no.
There's Hobo Phoenix's design. They definitely were.
Hobo Phoenix.
They definitely had nailed down a lot of the design
I
for it.
actually really like Hobo Phoenix.
I feel like I like it more with the like hoodie open, like hoodie and jacket.
Yeah.
I like that one more than what they went with, but it's fine.
We got Clavier.
Good stuff.
So Christoph, yeah, went through some different designs from the right.
Yeah, I personally like the one completely on the right because that gives such a Yakuza mob boss vibe, which is like, okay, that would have been a choice.
I mean, if you switch to that after being the prim and proper, oh yes, nothing to worry about here, until he turns out like heel switch. Yeah.
So the fun fact about the Gavin brothers is that I believe in the original draft, the like drill hair design, those were designed to look like Pharaoh's like headpieces. Just
Mhm.
so interesting to me.
It was supposed to be double as well.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity, while we're hearing about, can you press like A to enlarge and then keep going left to right as well? No, it won't. Okay. You can like zoom in.
Mm.
That's cool.
Zoom and enhance.
Some of these are a choice.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, like showing 2 fingers to the judge.
Very Victorian with the coat here.
Yeah.
Ah, Mr. Shones.
Yeah.
Then we get very traditional Japanese here.
Very samurai.
Yeah.
He looks like that character, I think his name is Jin from Samurai Champloo, the one in the top center.
Here we have the boy who's trapped in the Capcom basement.
In the basement, yeah.
So let me out to
I'll be
pause.
free one
He
day!
has a completely different vibe with the cargo pants.
He does, doesn't he? Young rebel, you know. I
The
kind of
hat, though. The hat with the headphones.
that was supposed that's supposed to be young him. I actually like the bottom right hand one, the kind of salmon pink shirt and like the loose
I
tie.
like the vibe of
Yeah.
that.
That's nice. Yeah. But he,
Not
although
fun
he
person,
looks
that's fine.
way too much like Christoph.
True. That's probably why
Yeah,
they
way
didn't do
more
that. Go that.
these.
It's probably why they didn't go that route. What were you gonna say, Divot?
I would just say I wasn't a fan personally with the bottom left one.
Ah, fair.
You know, it's adult.
And again, multiple different designs. Less
I
Rockstar.
don't
Really.
like him with a cross.
Nah, it's doesn't.
I don't like
I think they were going like Motorhead style metal kind of design there. That's why. But
I think he looks very sexy with the tie.
We are being asked to hydrate people. If they
Ah.
hydrate.
oh, Sunbeam.
I just did.
Hydration!
I should honestly
Yeah,
get me
something-
some more drinks, but
I'm sorry, but there might not be an actual plot today because we're gonna phone over.
I mean, Clavia.
the
Clavia's got 3 pages of concept art until they nailed it down. He went through a lot of design changes.
Well, he is the prosecutor for the whole game.
Yeah.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Emma,
You don't have to design a pane. It's just a pane, you know?
yeah, Emma
Emma, my beloved.
Emma has got 1 page. They knew what they wanted to do right from the start.
Yeah.
Well,
and
they're
the
just
thing
building on a
On
character
Well,
they
no,
already
the
had
other-
as well.
they weren't because she was added to the
Yeah.
they were writing it at the same time is the thing. Like
Yeah, the thing is,
they were building at the same time.
but which design came first is the question. Because unfortunately, we don't have a lot of artwork for the original, and they definitely were playing around with the hair here as well. And I actually quite
Sorry
dig the one on the
So
far.
heated.
Sorry.
I was just saying sorry for getting so heated. I just wanted to.
No, it's fine.
I just wanted to say like because often people think like oh no they ruined Emma. It's like no, she was being written for this game at the
Yeah.
same time as she was being written for the original.
One more apology and
That
you'll be
was a
penalized,
re-release.
and we'll have to talk about Emma for 10 minutes.
I very much like the design on the far
That was
right
a
on the
re-release
top.
itself.
The one with the earrings and like the tank top, and I don't know. I just really dig that design. Personally.
Yeah.
Casual Emma.
Yeah, she's got
It's
really
a nice
cool.
casual design.
She's got such a fun design. Specifically, the reason that I get so like excited about it as well is because the games on DS are technically the first trilogy is technically a re-release because it was originally released.
It's just
on
on the Game Boy,
Advance.
Advance, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And people forget that, and then they'll like throw hissy fits about it, and it's like, no, you're completely missing the context of this being already a thing. Anyway, sorry. Fandom forgetting this is a localized series, my beloved.
Here's
I
Deadbeat
didn't-
Dad #1.
I didn't notice until just now that the diamond is Zach's thing, and that he has that as his goatee in his design.
Mhm.
I just
Yeah.
noticed that too.
Because I only just noticed that when looking at the far right, I thought, wait, is that a design where he's got
Well,
the club
well, no,
as
I
a
believe-
goatee?
Wait, I don't think the diamond wasn't his when he was Grammary though. He had the spade. The diamond
Oh.
is the diamond is Thalassa and Trudy.
Thank God they didn't. Well, he might be doing it on Earth Blaster, but thank God they didn't go with the club's design because that was a look on the far right there, up in the upper right corner.
As no, zoom and enhance.
Zoom and enhance.
Zoom and enhance.
Jesus Christ, look at that.
That is a choice. Oh my God, look at the fucking mutton chops as well.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh wow. How about the bald-headed sketch? The one that's on the one bald head on the right. Can you see Bald Bull from Punch Out in that?
Yes.
My eyes.
Oh, really?
Speaking of prosecutors who went through design, through a lot of designs, you should look at Simon Blackwell. It's actually hilarious, the kind of concept they did come up with.
Oh, we're getting. Yeah, I was hoping you'd go into your Eldoon.
Oh, but the middle is more like much older.
Yeah.
I did the little horn thing, which I think is what normally is what the jingle he plays is played on.
Clearly, someone decided. Clearly, someone's like, okay, we're doing hair, and then someone said, "What if he just has noodles for hair?" And then it's like, yes, you know.
Well, that's like
now, do we have him from a carton or a bull?
Yeah.
True.
Give him noodles for hair, and somebody was a very big fan of the Jackie Chan Adventures cartoon.
Yeah.
All of them just look like Grandpa.
Yeah.
One more thing.
Then there's Alita Tiala.
This bitch.
And one sketch of Palmeractus.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not really much to say really here.
No.
I like she had the purse. I think that's a neat little touch.
That is a touch, yeah. The flowers always seem to be a consistent thing for this design.
Yeah.
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 The Katakis.
Totally American. Yeah, a totally
American
mafia.
Mafia family. Yes.
That's me, man.
Yeah, it's Wookie.
Interesting how, despite wanting to be a gangster and break the law, he has a police t-shirt on.
Yeah, because it's the bad. Well,
It's the bad badger.
It's the criminal one.
Yeah.
So it's the, the one they say a hardened criminal with a gun. That is how it's
He has
written.
a
in
gun?
Manual Exclamation
Oh, yeah.
Point.
So it seems to be the artist was obsessed with horns in Apollo Justice in terms of designs.
Also,
I think,
the
I think
reward
in this
for
case
bad
they're supposed to
badges
be ears.
$10.
It's one at a time. What was that?
The reward for bad badges $10.
Could be $100. We don't know. No, it's $10.
Yeah.
What did you say, Lemming?
Pretty sure, for Wookiee's design, I'm pretty sure that's ears.
Yeah, they're trying to make
Yeah.
him look like a fox.
Fair, I get
The-
that. Yeah.
Fox and the Kitsune sort of vibes are
Yeah.
specific, or like that's the whole. If you go back to the whole Kataki family,
Yeah, the
you
whole.
can see it in their final designs.
Yeah,
you can see it like Plum has it in her hair pieces. It's on the shirt.
Yeah, and then of course there's the
and
apron.
Wookie.
Yeah. Wookie.
Yeah.
And you.
They really nailed making them look related
That's true.
through that. I think.
Oh yeah.
Mist, you were saying something.
Oh, it's just, for some reason, someone was saying about a gun, and it just reminded me of that scene from Aladdin. He's got a gun! You idiots! We've all got guns!
Oh God, Stickler. What on earth? What on earth? My dude in Christ, I'm gonna have to. What on earth is this?
Oh wow.
Oh,
The one
is
at the
Hermione
top is doing
Granger.
drag,
that's a
honestly.
It's.
It's just this character played by Weird Al Yankovic.
Early designs. I kind of like the one on the bottom right.
Mr. Sholmes again.
Awesome. Wild colors. Tobaye. Very all the frills all the time.
Yeah.
He's such a frilly boy.
Very
Edgeworth would be
18th
proud.
century.
The thing is, there are several of these outfits presented that I would absolutely.
Oh no,
wear myself.
I would rock them. I would fucking rock them if I could.
Like they very much have the vibe. I don't remember what it's called, but there's a
And
specific.
Sockham.
There's a specific
Oh.
like aesthetic that's. They call it the little brother to Lolita, like the Lolita fashion in Japan. But like the boys' equivalent, they're very that.
Fair, yeah, I can see that.
I don't remember what it's called, but it's a very good design, and I recommend it. Anyway.
Follow Darian.
The silly thing is, I could see you rocking the Shakespearean look.
I know, right?
And he's rocking an SG. Very nice guitar design.
Yes. Sorry, I got really excited because look what we have down in there. If you could zoom in, we have one of my favorite pieces of trivia. I don't remember which character designer this is. Bottom like right-ish, the sunglasses. And like the weird crossing.
Raven.
I've talked about this before, but I'm going to talk about it again
Two
because
eye
it's my
patches.
favorite. Yes, exactly. He
Is
has
that
2
not
eye patches.
Shilong Lang?
because- Well,
Yes.
yes, but I want to go off about this because this character designer was off the shits. Like, kind of, like, that's kind of like an actual thing because this character designer really wanted some kind of very silly ideas, and they were like, no, stop it. We can't give you this. Stop it. And then he was like, okay. He finally got what he wanted with Shilong Lang, but he first proposed the idea of the double eye patches with Darian. Then with Shilong Lang, he was like, okay, we'll make him sunglasses. Fine. Okay,
Cool.
he's gonna be shirtless.
It's incomprehensible.
They had to
to
compromise on it.
Me. Art directors for Ace Attorney series said no, we can't have silly ideas. What?
Well, I think it's like they were like, this is too far. 2 eye patches is stupid. So, and like also like we can't have him be literally shirtless. Oh my god, which is what happened with Shilong Lang. That design got tweaked a couple times, but literally he was going to be shirtless with just a boa on at first. Sorry,
Said the people who approved Spark Brushel.
Yeah.
We'll get to there. But yeah, Rumble 2's looking good. We've got Drew, some interesting designs there. Either Beret, of course, artist. Great Vera designs.
Oh,
yeah, Vera's so cute. Yeah. The top right looks very, very Russian.
What's wrong with her legs?
Low detail, low poly.
Yes.
The rendering wasn't done yet.
We have a
Why has he got no shirt on?
The devil.
That's a good question. Why has he got no shirt on?
Put your shirt back on.
If they went with the bottom right design, I'd have had to completely change the voice.
He's cosplaying Victor Zaz, his favorite killer.
Okay, so the fun facts about Spark Brushel, I believe his design is apparently inspired by Shutakumi himself, which is like extremely unflattering, but I think Shutakumi ended up liking him a lot. I'm actually pulling up the wiki on this because I have more information about Spark Brushel, but I can't access it in my brain. So yeah.
I mean, all I can say about the design is on the bottom right, it just makes me feel like Groot.
Yeah.
Minions.
I'm here for the scoop.
Yeah.
Violent Grummery?
Turn him into a bird.
Journalist takes off his shirt. People dumbfounded. End quote.
Interesting. He's got V on his belt, but clearly he was going to be called something else because there's a B on his
Ballant.
belt. Ballant.
I just found I just pulled up the wiki. So Spark Brushel design originated from a doodle in the designer's sketchbooks, and Brushel blinks with his bottom eyelids. Okay, none of that's actually helpful for what I was wanting, but terrifying. I hate it.
Yeah, I hate it.
I hate it.
Terrifying, I hate it.
Don't make me think about that. Ew.
Also, some more interesting mustache designs for.
Yeah.
Mustache.
Those
Mustache.
They gave him really nice. I still think I like him with the mustache that he was given in the end.
Oh, apparently Valent's young design was younger self was designed first. It says.
Right. Interesting. We got Zach in his garb.
Oh, I found the solution to what his name was going to be. In the Japanese version, his belt buckle used to have a B on it with the intention that his name would be Baran. It became a V in the final version. There you go.
Magnifi and Thalassa.
Yeah.
I like the turban. So I'm glad they abandoned it though.
Yeah.
True. I mean, I like it, but I'm glad they didn't go for it.
And
it kind of works, but also we just don't see enough of him.
Yeah. Also,
God.
oh my god, pain.
Oh,
Those
God.
magnificent flowing, what's left of his locks.
To be fair,
The fact he was gonna be,
go on.
the fact he was gonna be round at one point is interesting.
The fact,
Yeah.
he in fact he was supposed to have gained weight. Yes, I'm glad they didn't. I actually kind of like the fact he's like committed to the like, okay, this is all I've got. This is what I'm gonna work with.
I'm just gonna try to do hair again. It didn't work last time. Let's go. Because if you recall, when he's the rookie,
Oh,
kid-
He's got
no.
legs. It's
Oh, no.
official.
Oh,
Judge
no.
has legs.
So this is our... Go on.
I hate the fact that they put the judge on the same page as Dr. Hicks.
Yeah, so this is obviously artwork for characters that have reappeared since number 3. So that's why we don't get full breakdowns, because they already got designs. But
Yeah.
yeah.
here they be.
Gumshoe, I miss you.
Oh, about to
There we go.
start. And let's have a quick look at the Dual Listeners ones, because we'll be here all
I
night.
want to see Justice.
Yeah, I
Oh God, thank God they didn't give him a goatee. Jesus Christ. It's awful.
goatee. Like, here's my take about the goatee or or like giving him kind of scruff is like, I think there's space for that, but not that way. No.
No.
Not like this.
The stubble he was given in the Hobo Phoenix version looks good.
I was taking what can I say? I was taking some hits off my good friend Larry Butts, okay?
I kind of like the pinstripe, I'll be honest.
I like the pinstripes. Very, very 10th Doctor-y, and
It is.
I like the
Yes.
glasses as well. But I can understand why they didn't do glasses for both him and Edge.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I like. Wait, go back. He has a knight pin on his tie in the white one. Let's keep that in mind, because if I remember correctly, I think Edgeworth's like updated design, one of the draft ones has a matching like chest piece pin, which is cute.
Aw, that's adorable.
Also, wait, sorry, one more thing. I just wanted to point out his armband. That's the same as like it's the same as like Ryunosuke's. It looks like, or like very similar. So
Neat.
yeah. Sorry, you're
Oh my
activating my
God.
trap card all over the place.
He's rocking a turtleneck.
I
He's
kind of
good in the turtleneck.
I kind of like the pullover, if I'm honest. The knitted vest.
Yeah.
I can't. Like the one they ended up with is just so perfect to me.
Oh, no.
Everything else is
I-
just awful.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that the current design is it has anything wrong with it. It's perfect. I just like
I agree.
yeah that
But
part
I
of the
just-
design.
I understand. I just hate that. I just don't like it. I just don't like it.
Speaking of,
I really like. I do like that
Technical.
scruff example.
these are of course the final designs.
Yes.
Then
Athena went through so much. It's
we're
really
about
funny.
we're about to see how much design work Athena went through.
Tell yourself drifting.
Let's go.
Oh, good lord.
Wow.
I've already seen these, but
Yo.
they're fun.
I do
They're
wanna
really
s-
fun.
I do kind of
Sailor
want to
Moon
steal.
cold.
I do kind of want to steal this design and use it as like an Ace Attorney OC because she's basically finished.
Mm.
And I feel like, somebody who works at the space station or somebody who's like in a TV show could be something.
I like the visor thing.
The visor's nice.
The
That,
vis-
Yeah.
that clearly was going to be that version of the Mood Matrix.
Yeah. David, did you say was it Sailor Moon? I see Space Shuttle 5.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
This design is Space Shuttle 5 all over it.
I do think it's a cute design, though.
Yeah.
And some more design work.
They also went for a music note, which I think is really cute.
Hmm.
Oh, I love her in the hat. She looks like Luke.
Yeah.
Both
Yeah.
hats are nice.
Yeah. The one on the right specifically, I'm like, I would wear that outfit.
Yes.
Oh, totally.
Some more kind of advancement design. I kind of like the nearly finalized design at the bottom there.
Yeah. The music notes is like what they were going with until the last second.
Mm.
I do think it's cute.
Yeah. There she is.
Hybrid version.
You've heard of Athena with a gun? Sorry, you've heard of Hyena with a gun? Now you've got Athena with a gun.
I like with the glasses.
Yes.
Sorry, that's
Athena should
She
not
has
be
a gun.
given a gun, let's be real.
no, she should not. But the Athena with a gun joke, I've had that for ages and ages, and I really like it, so I keep making it because it's very good. Because in Castlevania, there's an enemy called Hyena with Gun, so Hyena with Gun.
Is there anyone in the Ace Attorney universe that could be trusted with a gun?
No.
No, not even Gumshoe, who canonically has one.
Yeah. He tries to show it to Pearl.
Pearl, calm her down. God.
Pirate
Hey, took it
designs.
away from me after that
Cool.
one.
I love them.
Yes.
And of course, Apollo returning.
Apollo and Edgy Apollo.
Yeah.
Edgy Apollo designs.
Oh.
What the fuck is that guy?
I know, right?
I think that might be an early draft of Nayuta.
Maybe.
Or is it Apollo in Nayuta's clothes?
But it looks like a male, so.
I kind of like the sash version on the bottom middle.
Sorry, I just remembered there was because originally Aura was gonna so there was a couple things that were scrapped during development, including like an evil woman prosecutor who seduces Apollo or whatever, and that got turned into Aura, but that might be her.
Ah.
Oh, cool.
Not that Aura really seduces him. I think she's just like, hey, maybe I have better answers than your shitty boss, and he's like, yeah, probably.
Trucy!
Older Trucy?
Lucy.
Older Pearl?
Girl, I'm so mad they didn't go with like any of these other fucking ones, because there's some like the one where her pretzels are like down. That's like yes, that's
really
almost
cute.
there. And then we like
I love the
basically
one with
everybody
a
on-
single bun.
yes, like Maya.
Yeah, that's the Maya's design.
Yeah, I have so many feelings about how they didn't give her enough of like a growth moment, and it's basically every single piece of like Pearl redesign art. I'm like, yes, this, thank you.
I mean, I'll be honest. I don't mind the curls. I just think that, and I like that they added the pearl in, which
Yeah.
is not what she had. I think if they combine that with number, what would be 7, where there's the extensions to the thing, where they come out a little bit, I thought that would have been a nice evolution, but that's just
That
me.
would be more distinctive. The curls specifically, she says at some point in the original trilogy that
she
she
hates
doesn't
them.
like wearing her hair like that. So I would at least change them somewhat. Like putting them down instead of up, I think is like that's the perfect
Okay,
solution.
it is important to remember the context of that moment when she says that. We should find out what it is, because if it was her mother who did that, or it could be a thing of she's doing it as, I don't know,
To honor her mother.
even though her mother was her mother was a bad
sucks.
person. Yeah, but still her mother,
Yeah,
damn,
no,
I
I
wanted
mean,
to go for purple
listen,
with
you're
him.
talking to somebody who's got a bad mother myself, who will sometimes project onto both Maya and Pearl for that reason. So like, I get it. But
Yeah,
also,
but you're also someone who doesn't have also a brilliant parent himself, so
Yeah, and another thing also, Pearl might not have been that much like aware that her mother was a bad person.
yeah, well, no.
Let's not get into this. This is a whole thing.
This is another debate entirely.
That's
Wait,
true.
no, they made him purple. Hold on.
They
What?
did. They made him purple. I love it.
Okay, that's all. I just wanted
Purple
It was a
suit,
great-
but with
Like
the
that, like-
with the robes over.
There's
So
also no eyeliner.
that is also weird. Yeah, seeing without any eyeliner, that is.
Well, I assume that's with the young Sam.
True.
Yeah. There he is with the sword that they didn't do.
That they cut.
Oh, I like that he objects into breaking his handcuffs. That's a
That would have
cool
been cool.
idea.
Yeah.
Instead, they just have him pound, and that breaks him, which is like pretty cool too. Still,
This
And
design
this-
kills me every
Oh,
time I see it.
My
Oh,
Hero
that's my
Academia
God.
called.
I hate it so much.
That's
The
like-
Hamburglar.
Yeah.
Or it's like
Precisely.
if Spike Spiegel from Cowboy Bebop decided to become a mime.
Yeah, the apple was going to be a thing, as we can see here, tossing it to people, and also crushing it when getting angry.
The apple. You know he's an asshole.
He's an apple.
I just love how silly the design is, honestly. I love
Yeah.
it. It's not Simon, clearly, but it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Hey, Apple, hey.
Uh-oh.
My boy.
Christmas.
My man.
Now, again, Fullboy's one of those characters where they just knew what they wanted right from the start.
I love the like scar on his face. If we go back one, it was trying different color palettes, but like
That's not a
that's-
scar.
It's the ding.
Oh, it's the
ding.
It's the Colgate shine.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am low-key upset they didn't go for the green. The green looks really good on him.
Yeah, the green doesn't look too bad. Yeah. I think white is because you're supposed to think, oh, white, clean, pure,
Yeah, true.
to lull you into false sense of security.
Did you know that Frozen came out the same year as Dual Destinies, and somehow, like by coincidence, it all kind of comes together. Hans and Bobby very much have that similar like fake out vibe. It's interesting.
Wow, spoilers for Frozen. Gee.
Also, definitely going Hitman up in the upper right-hand corner there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the curlier hair as well. I felt like they could have gone the same design, but with the more frizzly hair.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Anyway,
Mason Boy,
that's a man right there.
the Edge,
Hey.
with his various
I love how
designs.
they tried to give him also
Oh
the
God.
Van Dyke.
Oh,
Hey.
Oh, F.
Yeah.
I have to say, I will say, as Edgeworth's VO in this series, I would not mind the Van Dyke. I think that is. Yep. I'm gonna argue this.
Okay, well, your argument is wrong, but go on.
F is when Edgewood becomes a full-on vampire. What is a man but a sad little
I mean,
pile
with
of
his sleeping pattern, he already is a vampire. So
Yeah.
To be or not to be, that is the good hair.
I mean, clearly someone decided, hey, you should get a haircut, which is like, no, why did you even toy with that idea? You know,
Don't remove his anime hair vents.
pretty much like that's rule 101 of anime design. You don't change the hair too much.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas
That's the
C
source
is
of his
more
Yeah, she go
power.
for like a massive time skip.
He
Like a
needs
massive
the
time
hair
skip.
like that for cooling purposes.
Yeah.
He doesn't wear a windbreaker. He has a hairbreaker.
oh god.
Oh
Gaspin.
God.
Yeah.
No, there's the Ace Ventura 2 design there in the right one.
Jesus.
No one messes with the deuce.
Oh dear.
Some Turn 8 designs.
Hmm.
My God, that hair that looks like a fuse.
Mm,
I do kind of like that. That's kind of Juniper.
Juniper designs.
Oh, he's so
Aw.
cottagecore.
So innocent.
I like the middle one, but it's way too medieval fantasy for this franchise.
Yeah. It would
Oh.
fit in Labyrinthia.
The one where she's scared under the hood is also an interesting
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
That one's cute.
Also, the idea of the scarf, which you can hide down, is quite nice as well.
Under the scarf as well. Oh, my beating heart. Be still.
Yeah.
Jinxie.
Jinxie.
Pretty much. Wow, they actually had designs of Jinxie smiling on it. I think it's Jinxie being in that like morose expression is just how I think of Jinxie. It's part of the character.
Yep.
She's got really bad anxiety and insomnia and stuff. I don't blame her.
I think anxiety is putting it mildly.
Yeah. No, she experiences some symptoms of psychosis. It's yeah.
Speaking of psychosis,
Yeah, mostly induced by this dude here.
Hello there.
Oh no.
oh God.
He was trying to protect her. Let's not call him a bad dad when he's not a bad dad.
He's not a bad
great
dad. He's a great dad.
I mean, look.
I'm
look,
doing my
look-
best.
Look at the top third from the right picture and tell me he's not a bad dad.
Look at those designs on the top right. Jesus Christ.
It has been an hour.
I'm aware.
It's been an hour.
I thought we'd have fun doing this because we're never going to do this
I'm
again.
having fun. I'm just letting you all know. I'm keeping you aware.
Also, let's
I'm
skip
having
the
fun,
flower
guys.
molester.
I think it's a good design. But LaBelle.
Oh,
Okay,
can
what?
you go Yeah. There is Putin at the bottom third from the right.
Yeah.
That's literally Putin.
Ew.
Can't be. He's got more hair than Putin.
That game came out 10 years ago, or like 12 years ago.
Yeah, good point. Good point.
Doesn't help. I can still see it. Ew.
I'll remove the screen. Lapel, final design.
Flower molester.
My God.
You try to kill all the people in the stream.
I do my best.
Now, here's what I think interesting is that LaBelle, they were going to go with, like, potentially being either femme or non-binary, and I think that is interesting.
Yeah, like going
Yeah.
full, like, kind of cross-dresser, it looks like kind of doing
I
John Armstrong, but maybe better?
Yeah. I do love the one with the brush.
The with the brush, yeah, that's the more feminine design, which is like, oh, they weren't really sure what LaBelle, if LaBelle was going to be male, female, or non-binary.
The Joker design that they ended up with is pretty good too.
Yeah, I really like the big coat. The coat with like the big collar around it.
Yeah.
I think that's neat. That's a cool design. It reminds me of like when Yzma has the big coat briefly in Emperor's New Groove.
And I think
The bottom left design is also very Joker, and I like it.
I think also from the looks of it, that the idea was that they'd have their jacket torn off and have another jacket of a different design beneath it. So
Also, the
pretty good,
middle
though.
one is kind of giving vampire, honestly.
yeah,
Color.
here we go. Filch, sorry.
Yes.
Don't worry about me, yeah.
He looks like the bottom middle one looks like I don't remember how to Time Bandits is all I can say to
Oh God,
explain
Time
my
Bandits.
thought.
Mhm.
Does that make sense to anybody? Yes? No?
I know
Is
Time
that the
Bandits.
goatee that he has? Looks like
Looks like he's got a Homer Simpson kind of like stubble on those designs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were on these ones as well. They clearly don't know what they're doing with the facial hair.
I hate
What are you
those
talking
teeth.
about?
I hate those teeth that they were supposed to give him.
Yeah. Then both Robin's designs.
Yeah.
Robin is
And they always mark where the like friendship bracelets are. That's super sweet.
Yeah.
I love that.
Great designs here. I like the spinning of the plate.
Yeah.
They clearly probably repurposed that for Means. Although, to be fair, because Means was her professor, I kind of like that would be a nice little callback.
Well, I mean, she had the cup, and I think she had the cup and like a vase that she would break.
Yeah, she does
in the
have
final
the
game,
animation that
so-
she breaks the vase
Yeah.
with crying, like the one in the bottom right. This is literally what her animation later looks like.
Yeah. But and like the sculpture thing is like that's her like whole art thing. So I like that they had that from like the start. I think it's neat.
It's Mr. O'Connor, I'm perfect.
Of course I'm perfect. Look at it.
Very much knew what they were going for from the beginning.
Yeah.
Even
They
though
need to
they're
make a 25-year-old who can look like maybe he can be in high school.
very Demon Headmaster on the upper left-hand corner, though, and that's a reference for the UK viewers here.
People call me a nerd. I don't think they know what that word means.
The demon headmaster right after the queen's nose.
We're all around the twist.
Oh, Miriam. I love her hair clips being like they're stationary
Paperclips.
clips.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
And content animations for how she operates. Love it. Oh god.
Look at that big old nose.
Yeah.
Which he's apparently going to be biting.
Conker!
He's biting it.
Love how he's eating it.
God!
He's eating his own nose.
Huh.
Really? Have you seen a man eat his own head?
What
Now I
what
know.
about Colin Baker in bottom
What?
right?
Why does he have a snake? Bottom
They-
left. Why does he have a snake?
Probably going for the more like mythology Greek kind of thing.
Yeah.
They clearly had like a Greek
The
thing
minute-
going on.
Honestly,
Like,
that design
yeah, the
with
Minos.
snake, that gives kind of Medusa.
Medusa, Minos, yeah.
Oh god, the smile.
Just with the nose though. SpongeBob, you get a gold star.
I meant more certificate from, I guess villagers, but I still call them certificates from Minecraft.
Do you want? Do you want to do? Do you want to do it, Lemming? Yeah, they're. Yep, Solomon Starbuck.
Going into space again.
I like the
It's not
one.
gonna work.
I like the one where he's hiding in his suit like a sucking turtle. That's a great one.
really good.
They should have gone with that. That's funny.
That is hilarious. They should have gone with
Oh
that.
my god, the hiragana notation on the most like top right is literally just
Yep.
It's so delightful. Also, I keep forgetting you can read. You can probably read this.
I could be able to read it. I wouldn't be able to tell you what the hell it means because my
Oh.
kanji is still very not good.
No, that's
And
understandable.
anything that's like hiragana, furigana, katakana, I'll be able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And again, read it, not necessarily understand it.
One of my favorite characters in that game, Yuri Cosmos. Oh,
It's great.
complete with his animations. What
Oh,
is
God,
that design in the bottom right?
in the middle.
He's
They
a
made him
rocket
look
man.
like a rocket.
He's a rocket man.
Yeah, Rocket Man. Yeah.
He's a rocket man. Think it's gonna
But
be.
also-
I don't know about the weird looking fucking horseman next to it, but there you go.
Don't worry about it.
Why the long face, sir? Jesus. Look at those lips as well. God.
Always, all the,
Look her up.
That is handsome Squidward, honestly.
definitely going with like alien kind of idea there.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, could have been. Oh my
It's
god.
like BoJack
Yeah,
Horseman's
it's
long
like-
lost twin.
Removes the glued on beard and mustache and he's an alien.
I have to admit, I kind of like the whole Rocket Man with the big fin like mustache thing that they had going on there.
That one's fine, yeah. Oh. The other one though. So I'm not over it. God, go away. That gimmick, please.
And clearly the explosion where he's got like the little, the little.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
when he's like fuming and he's breathing out and it's the yeah.
Oh, God, that's great. Aura Black Will.
Aura.
That's her indeed.
I
I
She has
love
a
how
gun.
they leaned.
Oh, I guess it's a
in-
drill.
I love how they leaned into her, like bunny and mad scientist vibes. It's really neat.
I
Mm,
like her with her hair down.
I also really
mm.
like her hair down. Like that's super
Yeah.
cool.
Everyone's favorite
Robots.
robots.
Remember, I
Wait.
am not delicious bread coating. My name is Paco.
Wait,
Yes. Sweet.
wait.
Wait.
Sasha
Wait.
Buckler.
I like they even had the extendable sword gag.
Mhm. Yeah.
Rhymes.
Marlon Brown.
Interesting for the shoulder pad design there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
Darling.
Oh.
Mr.
Oh
Plume.
my.
The two colored ones, if you remember, she sings her
Yeah,
very.
her variation of it, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a nice design of it. Oh God, those early designs.
Why is she Cleopatra?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no. Why is she Roman Holiday?
They're definitely going with Karen vibes in the upper left-hand corner there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Dual Destiny seemed to be the game of let's just try something.
yeah.
I don't know. Make her Cleopatra. I don't know.
Throw something at the wall and see what sticks.
Yeah.
Dr. Crab. Dr. Herman Crab.
I love Dr. Herman Crab.
Huh.
I love the design of the little pig.
He's so crabby.
just line sketches of Herman Crab, and that's just
Yeah.
Spike Spiegel. Just
Yeah.
outright.
And just
It's
This makes
Hugh
me
Laurie in House from another universe.
you're not wrong. You're not wrong. And of course,
That version of House.
we got rifle designs, which looks amazingly good up close.
This makes
Yeah.
me.
Oh, and some like just background character designs.
Well, victims.
Victim.
The
Mm.
victims.
Yeah.
They did.
Victims.
Oh no, they did.
More victims. And pixel promotional art.
Oh, they're
Whoa! Oh, I think those are from the. I think those are in the 3DS background.
Oh
Also-
my God,
Wait,
the
can
little
you-
Taka, he's adorable.
Yeah. The villains, the victims are indeed Blair. I'm dead.
Where's,
Lay,
I was gonna say,
laying
can
down.
Black.
Oh my god.
you find and zoom in on a Bobby so I can take a screenshot?
Sure.
There he is.
There he is.
As far as you can, please.
That's as close as I can get, my good
Okay.
man.
They're so
Just-
cute. I love Simon.
I've got the feeling we're gonna have a new profile picture soon.
Please hold. Thank you.
Hold. There we go.
But also Taka and the
Yes!
so cute.
These were. I think these were both stickers, and I think there was also a keychain version of these.
Cute.
From Bryony for concept
Yeah.
designs.
We got the Diablo version of him in the corner there.
Yes. And Phony Fanty as well.
Phony Fanty.
Also, did anybody notice Phony Phantom?
Mm.
No.
Just throwing that out there. Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
What we've done, Dual Destinies, we should be very careful for spoilers, though. So
No.
we'll be.
Yeah.
No.
Don't go in.
No. Don't.
No.
No. I'm saying
Not worth it.
No, we shouldn't. We
Saying
shouldn't. We really
saying-
shouldn't.
saying-
we're
It's not.
too close.
We're
And
still playing
also,
this.
I know that there's character design spoilers.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, so we'll go back to the main menu and then we'll actually get on with the show. In fact, Laura, would you mind?
Get on with it. Yes, get on with it.
Probably the most delayed of it.
You get that one
It's
for free.
fine.
We had 70 minutes of looking at very nice sketches, but 70 minutes!
I'm sorry.
Wow.
We're very rarely going to get a chance to do this, so
Yeah.
I
It's part of the
understand.
show,
I
it's
do.
fine.
I do understand, but I was just itching. I was itching. Sorry.
that's fine. Well, we're back, so here we go.
Last time on Ace Attorney.
There's no recap. What's going on here?
It's not the crossover. There's no recap.
Maybe it's a memory from the fight that killed his mother.
Also, game looks brilliant.
Yeah.
It might be confusing what really happened when his father died.
So let me guess. More therapy?
Yep. But this time it seems there's an inconsistency in the statements. And I think we should be able to prove it with the evidence at hand. Also, we're HD now, have you noticed?
I hope this inconsistency is the key. The proving that the relic really is the Founder's Orb.
Activate.
I want to say, so what Athena's like theory of proposing is that the Sarge is having both a flashback and it's getting mixed up with the memories of father's death versus
Father's
the
death
original
and-
fire.
Yeah.
I want to just briefly vouch for the veracity of that because I watched the Silence of the Library episodes of Doctor Who last night, and it was extremely wild having childhood fears and adult fears activated at the same time.
Oh no.
It
What,
was
Vash
just
and
really
Larata?
Yeah, the
no.
Bashtarada episode. Like, say what you will about Stephen Moffat, but he did have a direct line to my limbic system somehow. Like, I got like the childhood fears, and then also the whole stuff with Donna and her kind of being gaslit. That was the adult fears. It was wild. Anyway, yeah, because
Does this get?
yeah.
Keep in.
I was just saying, like, I can vouch because, like, the memories of being a kid with the watching that episode being scared and being an adult going through experiences similar to Donna, kind of being scared, like, did get mixed up. So, is what I'm trying to say, get across there. Also, I just wanted to make my very good joke there.
Do you want to
Is this I was gonna ask, is this new testimony technically?
Just in case, I would reread it just in case.
Roger, we'll go. Dance was still hanging around after he got kicked out when I heard more fighting and I got worried about Papa. So I left my room, but suddenly I got dizzy and passed out. I remember a flame lighting up the room, Papa grinning with delight. The rack was on fire, and I saw Mama's face inside. That's when Papa must have been killed. I thought I hadn't passed out.
Right.
Now, where's the inconsistency?
Let's check things. Ah, but no, it couldn't have because the doctor had hidden it. Surely.
Yeah.
Hold on, if it was on fire, why is the orb not on fire on this scene?
But why is the orb there?
Well, we know that it's there, but
He wasn't killed when he had the orb.
yeah, because how could it then be hidden? Why would it then be hidden? I don't know, just instinct. I'm just going with instinct here. Does it work? Please be right.
Objection!
Hey. Don't blame yourself, Sarge. After all, even if you hadn't passed out, the outcome would have been the same.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the time of death. Your father wasn't killed right after you left your room.
What? Explain yourself at once, Private Justice.
You said you saw your father burning the orb, right? That night, he went out to hide it in a cave. So, what you saw, Sarge, was something that happened before your father left to hide the orb.
Ah!
So you see, you didn't pass out right before he was killed. You passed out right before he left for the cave to hide the orb in the ruins within.
So even if I hadn't passed out?
That's right. The outcome would have been exactly the same. That's because your father, Dr. Buff, was killed after he returned from the ruins. And therefore, Sarge, there's no need for you to blame yourself.
Oh. I see. Two sets of ellipses, one longer than the other. Private Justice. Can you really say I bear no blame in this?
Why do you ask?
Because the truth is, if I had engaged in my siege defense, Papa would still be alive.
Sarge,
Papa wished nothing more than for me to lead a happy, healthy life. That's why he quit his job to move us out, away from the big city. But even then, I didn't have the courage to set foot into the outside world. And in the end, I failed to make Papa's wish come true. Ellipses.
ooh,
I think this might be Phoenix.
Sarge?
No, it's dinner.
Sarge? If you want to make your father's wish come true, if that's what you really want, then who's to say it's too late? Why don't you take the first step now?
My first step?
That's right. You can cast of all you regret. You can stop standing still and start moving forward. You have the power within you. I know from experience. I know what it's like to feel like you do. But only you can decide to take that first step.
Ellipses.
If you don't change your tactics now, Sarge, the victory you seek in the war you're waging will always lie beyond your grasp.
Really long ellipses. Think I understand now. I've made up my mind.
Hmm?
As of this moment, I will suspend my siege defense indefinitely.
Huh?
God.
You know what? Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before we talk too much about oh my god, she's so fucking adorable in HD. Oh my god.
No, right?
Sorry, I just like she does not come across this adorable in the DS release. I'm so oh my god. Um but I wanted to just briefly point out how like kind of touching it is for Athena to basically say, "Hey, I know what it's like to blame myself for my parents' death." And like,
Yep.
emotions. Anyway, yeah.
And also, I laugh because I had Kay send me across the table this revelation. I've held this secret for quite a while.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah.
I just slid it across the table to make sure that like just to inform your characterization a little bit.
I love how she's stroking the drone like a pet.
Yes.
I like she's holding it like a stuffed animal, and also
Yeah.
I want to point out that like the drone's design is very much, I feel like, both the whole like army fixation being a masculine coded hobby, but also the drone's design is definitely meant to be masculine.
Masculine,
like,
yes.
It's a mustache. Got a mustache.
Mustache. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it's such a good fake out. I think, and I don't often say that about gender stuff with Ace Attorney.
Yep. Well, Ace Attorney is known to be kind of about that, but I gotta say, after your first emotional moment, Laura, back at Buff House, I kind of knew what this review will be and what the characteristics will be of Sergeant Buff.
I really like her
You
eyelashes.
played her so well.
Yep. Ah, she's adorable.
Also,
She's adorable.
Archie Buff is an archaeologist buff, and Army Buff is
We didn't get her name revealed yet.
Well, there we go. Yeah. Now you know.
But I really like her eyelashes. I like that she has pale blonde eyelashes.
Yeah.
Sergeant Buff, reporting for duty.
What? I thought you were a guy.
You're definitely not the gruff drilled sergeant I envisioned. Oh dear.
Well, my mama was in the Russian army.
Oh,
Let's-
she was the lady from Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
You don't talk about that.
does
movie.
Damn.
He wants
makes
to
me
know.
I want to know. I want to know.
That does come full circle though, because Dad's an archaeologist.
Yeah, exactly.
I knew the whole time.
I was just as shocked. But it certainly explained a few things when I found out too. May I introduce you to Miss Army Buff, age 12.
No way.
Careful, soldier. Don't forget, I could blow you away at a moment's notice.
She's just too cute.
We're having this discussion about.
As we were talking about before the stream.
Baby.
So, have you always been in a wheelchair, Sarge?
Negative. Only since I was injured in the fire.
Your voice sounds awfully different from before.
Oh, I wonder what gave that away. Huh.
Oh, that's so
Beep.
Oh my gosh.
The HD goodness.
Please don't shoot at me.
My gem features a voice modulation device. It's just one of my army's many technological marvels.
Well, you fooled me. That's not like that's a feature or anything. I thought some 20-something military fanatic was at the controls. Jokes on you, she used to do something.
12-year-olds can be big into the army stuff too. And if it's all the same to you, Trips, I'd like to continue my
That's a word.
testimony.
Testimony. It's back.
Testify, sister.
I just remembered something. And it's as crisp and clear as a trumpet at roll call.
What did you remember?
It wasn't my mother who appeared in the burning orb.
Oh.
It was some lady Papa had shown me a picture of a long time ago. He said it was the Holy Mother, the founder of Kurainism. She appeared right there, right in the burning orb.
Oh, brother.
Oh no.
Bye-bye.
The Holy Mother of Koreanism was in the burning orb.
I have to say, the first thing that that text needs centering. That's the only thing I noticed there.
What does that even mean?
I have a bad feeling about this.
I don't like it when it's you who says that.
Does that mean Lemming gets some XP in our RPG now?
No.
Please, I can use them.
No. Could it be?
Thanks for the help, David.
That's
A lawyer could be a custom career in Star Wars RPG though.
Could this explain what Sarge means by the Holy Mother appearing in the burning orb?
I was going to raise this up. It's in the research note.
Hmm.
I don't think we finished the entire thing, did we?
Sorry, what?
Offer prayers as fervent as fire, only then shall the Holy Mother return.
Because when we did the puzzle, we only did the
First
two
part.
lines.
Yeah.
Dr. Bob's research notes? What do they have to do with this?
Look at this. The burning orb, the appearance of the founder. This part points to both. Clearly, it's part 3.
It's the third stanza, yeah.
Hmm. there's a legend about the orb involving a mysterious riddle, and this song, in turn, is said to contain the key to solving it. If the legend is true, then I believe the answer lies in this part of the song. Offer thy prayers as fervent as fire, only then shall the Holy Mother return. Well, anyone see where I'm going with this?
Nope. As prayers as fervent as fire. Ah!
Apollo, I don't trust you with flames.
You're supposed to set the orb on fire?
I'll go get some matches.
The whole stanza seems to suggest that the founder will appear if the orb is set on fire.
Yay, arson. Wait, so the doctor... What?
Yes, Athena. It solved the ancient riddle of the founder's orb.
He pondered it for long enough.
Can we note that, like, on that like panning shot of the crowd murmuring, you see how low down Army is in the wheelchair, and then suddenly when it's face on her, she's raised?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You see that difference?
it's really funny.
Honestly, I kind of half expected the wheelchair would roll in and it would raise on its wheels.
Raise on wheels, yes.
For it.
Yeah.
For this to
Frickin'
work,
hydraulic.
but- Hydraulic, yeah, hydraulic lifts.
I imagine that's what's happening. They just didn't animate it.
Every time.
Yeah.
Papa was a great archaeologist. So I believe in him. And I want to believe. I want to believe he achieved his long-time dream of solving that riddle before he died.
Well, we won't know for sure until we try it for ourselves.
So I can go get the matches?
Yes. Yes, do it, Private Justice.
You're starting to very worry me, Athena.
The
Fire!
mattress is what
Wait.
Athena calls her flamethrower.
You're sounding way too enthusiastic about these matches, lady.
Because
I want
Every-
to see what Papa was searching for with my own eyes.
Objection!
Objection! Oh no, it's you.
No, it's me. Objection. The plaintiff must object to this.
Objection!
Objection! Me this time! The plaintiff will stand down and be quiet!
Bollocks to you. You don't have the right to set a precious relic like that on fire.
Objection!
Objection!
Are you going to stop me?
Try me! Oh, but I do! All I needed was Sarge's permission. Since we still don't know if this treasure is the Founder's Orb or the Crystal of Amife, any ownership rights the Doctor had now belong to his daughter.
Nice.
Therefore, you have absolutely no right to stop us.
I'll get the flamethrower.
Wait,
Don't
no.
touch that.
very well, Mr. Arsonist. I never thought I'd be saying this, but you might burn the evidence.
All right, here we go. Athena, be very careful.
Nope.
Athena, bring the
Burning ain't the
Flammenwerfer.
evidence, burning ain't the evidence. Trogdor, Trogdor.
Don't worry, he's got a zipper.
I don't even smoke.
Who did you steal that from?
I think that's probably Athena's. And she handed it
But
to
I don't
him.
smoke. The inside of the orb is melting.
There are
You
more.
burned
There's
the-
something in there. Okay, quiet, guys. If there's give me text, we need to. Ah! Dirk, isn't she?
Her garb leaves no room for doubt. It's the founder herself. Face and all. I don't understand. The greatest taboos in Quranism is the depiction of the founder's face. Yet, here it is, hidden within this orb.
Founders all updated in the court record.
I wanted to just tell you, Drifting, I blame you for what you have done. Now I can't see that picture without seeing that stupid poker face.
I mean, in all technicality, then you have to blame Shadow because she gave me the idea.
Ruh-roh.
Sorry,
He ran with it.
sorry, Mr. Wright, but as you can see, the issue is crystal clear.
Boo.
Crystal.
Oh.
This figure is the Holy Mother, founder of Kuranism. And based on that, this must be none other than the Founder's Orb.
You can name yourself Crystal.
Be that as it may, Mr. Arable still may have killed the Doctor.
That's a separate issue.
If so, it would render the orb transfer agreement null and void.
Don't play dumb, Mr. Wright. The truth of the matter has already been proven.
No, I'm just trying to get paid.
Dr. Buff wasn't killed right after Sarge saw Mr. Arable. It happened after the Doctor came back from hiding the orb. And you've no proof that Mr. Arable was still around at the time. Your claim that the Defiant Dragons were behind the crime doesn't hold water. And that means the orb transfer agreement is still perfectly valid. And a minute, Mr. Wright. I just burned your whole case to the ground.
Oh. No!
I feel like we almost need the like CSI Miami sting or whatever with the.
I won? I actually won?
Mr. Wright, would you care to respond?
Respond?
I didn't think so.
Wait, did we just win? Did we actually beat the Turnabout Terror? You're amazing, Apollo. Or stupid, one of the two.
Don't
Hey.
just stand there, right? Do something.
Okay. Well, I don't think there's any digging out of this hole.
I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole.
That's my boy.
Miss Addison Wimperson, I think it's time for your concession speech. I have proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that this is the Founder's Orb. The facts don't lie, but you obviously do. How's that for a campaign slogan?
Wow.
Why, you contemptuous peasant!
I think this is a good time to wrap up this trial. If both parties have no further objections, I will render my verdict.
No objections here, Your Honor.
60 frames a second. No.
Hold it! You can't do this. The crystal is mine. I'll lose the election if I lose that crystal.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Sounds like a
you
Cry
stupid
me a
issue.
river. Cry me a river.
I'm sorry, but there's really nothing more I can do.
You haven't forgotten about our little chat, have you?
Shit.
What's going on here?
Your Honor, I object to the defense's last claim.
Also, for the record, I apologize to the audience. It seems to be that since recently I've had Apollo on in a monologue dialogue this entire time. That's fine.
Oh no.
No.
Dear.
It's
It
fine.
was just his cords of steel echoing.
It was his chords of steel causing echoes of epicness
Yes.
around the room.
Yes, that's what we're going with.
You've read the line, haven't you, Lemming?
Yes, I read it.
Awesome. What's...
I don't believe they truly have proven that the relic is indeed the Founder's Orb.
Smash cut to Apollo, just like slack-jawed, then pointing at the orb with for the Founder in it.
True.
You fucking kidding me? What was it? What?
Oh, I was just saying, founder, orb.
Founder, orb.
Math checks out.
Your math checks out.
But
Since when does that stop me?
Orb with Founder in it. Founder
Yes, point
within
there.
the orb. It's the
Nobody has a point
Founder's
since
orb.
Guinness has ever stopped him.
Posing like that Will Smith meme with the orb, just like
Yeah.
that.
Objection, Mr. I don't think even you could bluff your way out of this one.
Really quick,
Go on.
I just wanted to say, before we're too far away from it, I think the lighter is Athena's because I think it's the same lighter that she had, the lighter from the space station. That's probably a memento of the space station. Also, I think Athena would be into candles, so would have a lighter on hand for that reason.
You never know when there's an opportunity to light the candle. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's definitely you never know when you need to commit arson, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Possible argument could you have to claim that this isn't the Founder's orb?
About that. Oh, of course.
Ah, fuck.
He can't possibly have hit on something. This is just...
It's right.
The defense's assertion is incomplete, and this is why. They're clear that this relic as the Founder's orb is based on a legend. And that legend claims that the Founder will return when the riddle is solved at last.
Right? And that's what happened. The Founder was revealed for all to see. You know, in the orb. The orb, the Founder's orb.
But, Mr. Justice, what about the rest of the legend?
Huh?
That's right. According to the legend, once the Founder returned, she would bestow... Bestow, yes. New word I'm bringing up. It's when you bestow spiritual power. She would bestow... What the fuck is wrong with my lips today?
You're so ridiculous you can't even argue it, Mr.
She would bestow spiritual power on the person who solved the riddle.
Fuck this
She
line.
would order a
honestly.
box from Bespoke Post.
This is how I know.
I found my weakness.
This is how we know you're bluffing.
The word bestow is my official weakness.
You're kidding. You're kidding, right?
Drifting feels vindication after analytical psychology. Now Lemming has bestow spiritual power.
Yes. Feel my pain.
Of course I'm not kidding, right? I'm Phoenix, right? Well, Mr. Justice, do you feel great spiritual power coursing through your veins?
What? No, not quite.
What do you mean you have the spiritual power of perception?
But receiving spiritual powers and stuff is all just Mr. Mumbo Jumbo, right?
I mean, if you want to throw it that route,
Right,
then,
Athena?
no, if he wants to throw it that route, then the spiritual power was given to the archaeologists who found it out before we did.
Mm-hmm.
So
This is why he's a spirit now.
Maybe so, but you're the one basing your claim on said legend. And what we saw here does not fully fulfill it, does it?
No, but...
Consequently, you cannot rightfully claim that this is the Founder's orb.
Well, what?
fuck.
Well... That's gotta get to him. Why is Mr. Wright doing this?
Because I have to.
It would appear that Mr. Wright is being blackmailed by a shady politician. But also, I only now, 10 years into knowing him, I realize that he has lost a few of his marbles.
A few?
Implying I ever had any to begin with.
No. Fair enough.
That couldn't be further from the truth, Your Honor.
In any case, I believe this is a good time for a recess. Most as well have 20 minutes to prepare, to go for a drink and toilet and everything.
And a cry.
And a cry.
Thank you.
Can I join you?
Let's be ready by then.
Sure. We'll just cry in a corner by ourselves.
Let me join you. I have a reason.
Oh, and that's right. You do well to wash up on fire missing marbles by then, too.
I never wanted to have marbles. My parents never gave me any.
Oof. Probably for the better with your glass eating habits.
I actually
It's
did.
not a habit. It happened once.
I do think this is a good chance for us to take a quick break. I should say a very quick break because you've already taken a break, and actually Divot's already updated his image as well.
Yeah, it looks gorgeous.
I would like you all to direct to the stream, and if you can see my speaking image, how I've
Yes.
changed
Oh
that
my
as well.
Amazing.
That's amazing.
Justice Razor!
I'll post the big version in the chat so everyone can see it.
Justice!
But there you go.
Absolutely adorable.
I'm a firing my justice.
We'll be right back as we go and refill our drinks. You go and do the same, everyone. We'll see you soon, very shortly. And we're back for part 2 tonight of Silly Voices Saturday. The remaining part as we continue on with the next part of the case. So May 17th, District Court Defendant Lobby number 3.
We
Could you
need
restart
to
the stream for
reshare.
us?
Can we see what's going on, please?
Thank you.
Ah.
Oh, no.
Drifting?
Yes. Am I here?
It's you.
Hello?
It's you.
I know. I said the line. What
Oh.
happened?
We didn't hear you.
Oh.
I don't know.
Well,
It
it's your
didn't come
acting
through.
funny, and so is my microphone apparently.
Seems I might have just transferred the mic issues.
No.
Oh no.
They are hot mic potato.
As long as you don't have my connection issues, all will be fine.
Aw. I'm not reading it a third time.
That's all right.
I mean, he's famous for going out on a limb, but that the surgeon was just plain crazy.
It's either a bluff or a Hail Mary. Either way, it doesn't make much sense.
It's a desperate attempt. That's what it is.
Oh shit. Hang on, I'm snacking.
Well, share.
Well, no. Maya's snacking. Juicy's worried. Juicy's not snacking. Anyway. Let me finish my mouthful of chip, though. Hold on. Maybe there's something we're missing here. Like, where's Maya?
Mm.
Although, he seemed perfectly normal when we spoke earlier.
Apollo, I have a bad feeling about this. Also, Mr. Right, normal since when?
+1 experience for Athena. Because of the I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah. Okay. Just making sure that took.
consistent.
I'm gonna go check up on him. You'll never see me for the rest of the game. Bye.
What's going on with you, Mr. Right?
You'll get lost on the way to the next room.
Yeah, I will. Where the fuck am I?
This is me assuming.
Yes. I
Hey.
think so.
Private Justice?
You just want me, but I thought you were going to be like, oh, welcome on to me. It's Miss Like she just ran. She just like fell into the Capcom basement.
What are you doing here, weird German man? Back into the Capcom basement.
I was joking, like
Oh,
Athena. I was thinking like Athena lost her way and fell into the Capcom basement.
It's awfully dark down here.
Who's that? I know your voice.
Oh, God. Anyway, yes. Oh, Sarge.
I forgot to mention something. On the night of Papa's murder, a strange thing happened.
Stranger than your father being killed? Oh, but why are you only telling me about it now?
Well, what? I didn't say anything before because I thought Papa's death was an accident. But now that we know otherwise, I figured it might be important.
There's still more to this case?
When I left my room and lost consciousness, I passed out right here.
That's right above the coffee bar.
Mm-hmm. But when I came to, someone was pushing my wheelchair.
What?
I was so scared. I beat a hasty retreat as fast as my wheels could take me.
Do you know who it was?
No, it was pitch black. Plus, I fled to my room so fast, I didn't have a chance to turn on the lights.
Maybe it was your father.
No, he'd have said something to me. Besides, I'd have known if it was him.
So then it could have been your father's real killer?
My thoughts exactly.
But you didn't report this to the police?
It didn't even occur to me.
It's okay. You're obviously still upset, so don't beat yourself up over it.
Apollo, this could be really important information.
Oh, you don't think, Dad?
If I may, really quick, pro etiquette tip. Don't push someone's wheelchair without asking. I know that's probably, hopefully that should be common knowledge, but I just wanted to say it. But like, this killer, you know, did kill a man, but also rude.
Yeah, rude. You're literally, it's like forcing someone to move in a direction. Don't do that.
Yeah.
I think the act of pushing Sarge's wheelchair could be part of some bigger scheme. It's hard to see why else the killer.
Is he cutting out for people? Did Miss cut out for people there?
Yeah.
Oh. The question is that me or is that you? Oh, it's me.
It's being stupid.
It's Discord.
Oh dear. I'm just gonna mute them while that settles down. Hello?
We're back.
We're back.
Yeah,
Discord.
that was a Discord issue.
Discord, what the fuck?
I'm glad it wasn't just me.
I think I fixed it. I just shouted, "Hey, Discord, stop being a dick."
Classic.
Did you whack it? Did
Classic.
you whack it on the head at the same time?
No, not quite.
Yeah,
The
let's say
verbal
like an
threat
old
was
Mel
enough.
Blanc. Yeah, let's say like an old Mel Blanc Looney Tunes cartoon. Discord.
I seem to have got disconnected. I seem to now just got disconnected there.
Yes, because we lost feedback.
Discord seems to be throwing a wibbly tonight.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yep, a
And the crowd
Wibbly and a
was
Hoogie and a what's it. It's all over the place.
I am so glad it wasn't just me.
No, it's not. It's not
Oh.
an issue.
Yeah, it's not just you.
Thank God.
I'm getting the stream back up for you guys. There we go.
Thank you.
Okay.
It's hard to see why else the killer would have done such a thing.
Guess I should take her statement down as evidence. Army's statement added to the court record. Ah, welcome back, Athena. You get lost in a basement or something?
Maybe.
I so glad you.
What's with the long face, I wonder? How'd it go with Mr. Right?
Should I?
Athena?
Sorry, so not for a sec. The recess is almost over, so let's go. Oh dear.
Wow, what was all that about?
Also, you're deep
Olivia
fried
must
again.
have
I'm
been
sorry to say.
some really grizzled state.
You guys are gonna have to put up with it. I'm done my best to try and fix it.
Yeah,
It's okay. It's okay. I
could
just
do
wanted
that.
to let you know.
Well, if I turn on do I get deep fried when I'm going all echoey?
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
damn! I was thinking if I turn it on but put it on like no voice, would that work? But no. May 17th, District Court, courtroom number 6.
Right, court is once again back in session. Now, Mr. Wright, about that last fucked up thing he said.
We, the plaintiffs, still believe the defense has yet to sufficiently prove its case.
How many of you are there?
2. They claim that, according to legend, the Founder's Orb would bestow spiritual power. Yet the relic in question has failed to do so. Therefore, it has failed its own test.
Oh, I see.
I get it. I don't get it.
He's he's sticking with that ridiculous argument.
At least one that works. Furthermore, even if it is the Founder's Orb, it can't be awarded to the Defiant Dragons. After all, they were the ones who killed Dr. Buff.
Your Honor, I would like to invoke finders keepers, losers weepers. Objection! What are you talking about? It was already proven to be false. There were no grounds for asserting the Defiant Dragons murdered the Doctor. Especially as he can just regenerate.
Oh, but I'm afraid there are, Mr. Justice. Your Honor, I would like to present new testimony to this court. Testimony that will show that Dats Arable did, in fact, kill Dr. Buff.
Very well, you may call your witness. I'm gonna talk to myself.
Sorry, I was trying to take a drink. I guess Mr. Wright found another angle. Oh dear.
What new testimony could that...
Eating and drinking and not sharing in my court. How dare you?
Shut up, you!
See.
Having a conversation here, Judge. What new testimony could that be this late into the game?
I don't know. Why are you asking me?
It's a rhetorical question.
Father is a question.
I'm surprised it wasn't carried in again.
Hello, citizens. It is I, Paul Addition, the one and future representative of the people.
Jeez, not him again.
It's me again.
Can't believe I have to
no.
work for this jackass. My client divulged new information to me during the recess.
Of course you did.
He remembered something that he saw. You see? Something crucial to the case.
How very convenient. He's bullshitting again, isn't he, Athena?
Probably.
Witness testimony.
That's cried.
It was around 11 at night, and I was out on a mobile meet and greet around the village. That's when I saw Dr. Buff being murdered from outside his study window. Mr. Raval snuck up from behind and struck him on the head. His weapon of choice? A suitcase. A big, strong man like him could easily swing a heavy suitcase in someone's head.
Wow, he really is being attacked by Agent 247 then.
Yeah.
You saw the murder as it happened? And you're just telling us now because...
He's a bitch.
I saved the best for last. It's a tactic known to all political greats.
So how are you involved?
Oh, yes. The greatest tactic that politicians ask. Bullshitting.
I should
No,
be a
that's lawyers.
politician.
It's both.
Yeah.
No, there's a
The
simple
murder-
difference between lying and bullshitting.
The murder weapon was a complete mystery. But my client's eyewitness account has finally brought it to light.
Huh?
Bear.
Yeah.
Your boldness?
Sorry. According to the autopsy report, Dr. Buff was struck on the head by a corner's object. It was a homing suitcase. I suppose that could very well be the corner of a suitcase.
Objection! But eyewitness testimony isn't the same as hard evidence.
But the suitcase is hard.
Oh? I wouldn't worry about that if I were you.
Oh dear.
What's that supposed to mean?
Scum, you've worked for me long enough. We have physical evidence too. A luminol test revealed.
Well,
The doctor's blood on Mr. Arable's suitcase.
Really? But how does that prove Mr. Arable used it as a weapon?
Really? You should know the answer to that, Mr. Justice. Since you know as well as I that the suitcase is covered in his fingerprints.
Oh, fuck. I forgot we'd dusted it right in front of Emma.
yeah, okay, but it's his suitcase. It would be weird if his prints weren't on there. Also, it was found on the floor at the murder scene, so... The turnabout terror strikes again. But I don't believe his bullshit for a second.
This is quite a convincing testimony and evidence. Nevertheless, you may proceed with your cross-examination, Mr. Justice.
Son, not for nothing, but I don't think Dats could lift such an object, do you?
Cross-examination.
That's his crime. And also, what I say to that, Dad, is that's not a surprise to me.
Blah, blah,
That's
blah,
not a
blah, blah.
surprise.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Huh?
You want a so-called mobile meet and greet at 11 at night?
That's right. It's the perfect time because everyone's at home. You should have seen how the villagers' eyes perked up when they heard what I had to say.
With tears of frustration, no doubt.
Never go to sleep.
You weren't riding around in your Hanquin, whatever it's called.
That's right. Some village idiot reported me to the police.
Palanquin.
I've been banned from using it after dark.
No wonder what all the noise he makes.
So, what exactly did you see then?
I think it's called a palanquin, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Uh-huh.
A palantir.
Sounds like you
No,
witnessed
something else.
Sounds like you witnessed something rather shocking.
Indeed. I didn't even believe it at first. I mean, a vicious murder in Kurain.
There haven't been many murders there, I take it.
If I'm elected, I promise you that such a terrible tragedy will never happen again. A vote for me is a vote to banish murder forever from our Kurain village.
That's not how that works.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Exactly.
Especially with Maya around.
Mr. Wimperson, please tell the code what you saw at the scene of the crime.
Blah. Blah, 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 blah. Hold it. Blah.
He stuck up from behind? Just saying the doctor never even realized Mr. Arable was there.
That's right. He was utterly absorbed in a book. Nerd.
and they came from behind.
I see. What did you see Mr. Arable do next?
He climbed on the bookshelf ladder and dumped a bunch of books down on the body. I believe he was trying to make it look like an accident. An accidente, you might say. But that idiot didn't realize I could see everything from outside the window.
Nice callback.
One of those statements doesn't feel right. You know, I believe that when it's made an important statement just about how the doctor was reading a book.
That's an idiot.
I like the last answer.
The doctor was reading a book at the time of the murder? That's vital testimony.
No, he wasn't. Glasses, remember?
Very well. The witness will please add that statement to his testimony.
The doctor was standing in front of the bookshelves, absorbed in a book.
Objection!
Objection!
Oh, really?
All right. Favorite gag in the first game. Sorry. The doctor was standing in front. Really, from the judge. In the old gorilla case, the doctor was standing in front of the bookshelves, absorbed in a book. You say? I'm sorry, but it seems your testimony is completely unreliable. Much like yourself.
That's quite a bold statement. Well, until you back it up. I challenge you to prove that I'm anything but 100% reliable.
Oh, that's easy.
It would be my pleasure.
To have evidence of that.
Lately, it seems the doctor's eyes have gotten so bad, he needed reading glasses. However, his reading glasses were over on his desk. So you see, there's no way he could have been reading in front of the bookshelves. I'm sorry, Mr. Wimperson, but I'm gonna have to ask you to explain this discrepancy to the voting public. You what?
I'll explain it, you lowly cur. I simply made a mistake, you see. The doctor was actually sitting at his desk when Mr. Arbel hit him over the head.
But the doctor would have been facing him. Surely he would have seen him and tried to run.
Dr. Buff was nodding off. I could tell because his eyes were closed and he wasn't moving.
Sounds more like what you would do. Then how would you explain the fact that he was struck in the back of the head? Isn't that something that should be impossible from the front of the desk?
Oh, about that. He bowed his head when he nodded off. That's when he was clubbing.
Sure.
So that's what you saw. Pull the other one. It's got bells on. Oh, Mr. Justice, that sounds like a perfectly reasonable explanation to me.
No.
Do you have a problem with the proposal that the doctor was struck while nodding off?
A huge, colossal problem. There is a problem.
Sort of a problem.
A big problem. A colossal problem. The witness statement doesn't.
Delicious problem.
The witness statement doesn't hold up under the slightest bit of scrutiny. Your Honor?
Is that so? Then will you please show this court what evidence you have to justify this?
Gladly, Your Honor. This shows the problem with the witness's claim that he saw the doctor nodding off. It would be the study diagram, I imagine.
The plans. Bookshelf in the way, you dolt.
A diagram of the study?
Mr. Wimperson allegedly viewed the murder from here. And the doctor was allegedly nodding off here. From this vantage point, the bookcase would have blocked the witness's line of sight.
Oh, yes, I believe you're right. No, sorry, I believe you're justice.
Objection!
You're right.
Such a good cutoff.
Bollocks. The fact remains, my client knew that the suitcase was the murder weapon. So he definitely has first-hand knowledge of the crime scene.
And that is not suspicious to you because...
Mhm. I'm afraid I have to agree with you there, Mr. Wright. But then we have to ask ourselves, from what vantage point did he see the murder?
What are you insinuating, Mr. Justice?
From what vantage point could Mr. Attishan Wimperson have seen the dozing doctor? Once we determine that, I believe we'll finally see the truth behind this incident. The witness saw the murder from right here.
The stairs?
From the inside.
Walking from inside the house.
You've got to be kidding!
But that's...
It is indeed, but everything only makes sense if the witness was there in the study.
Inside the study? But that's the scene of the crime.
I know! Mr. Attishan Wimperson, the man who claims to be a witness to the murder, was most certainly in that very room.
Apollo, are you suggesting...
When are they going to connect the dots?
Mr. Attishan Wimperson, weren't you the one who actually swung that suitcase?
Ding, ding, ding!
Yeah.
What you're proposing is ludicrous! My client is a small, thin man, whereas Mr. Arable has the musculature to pull it off.
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, he's got a point. I gave up trying to lift that thing after one go.
That's right. He's the only one who can lift such a heavy object. Now, do you understand? The rebel Tatsumaru, the doctor's killer.
As long as the suitcase is the murder weapon, the suspicion falls entirely on that. So... you'll have to poke a hole in Mr. Wright's argument somehow, Apollo.
Oh, I will. And with his own technique, no less.
Beating the master, huh?
If Mr. Attishan Wimperson couldn't swing the suitcase around, we'll just have to consider another way he could have used it as a murder weapon. Instead, I'm going to turn the case on its head. Mr. Wright, just like you taught me.
You talk big, Mr. Justice, but do you have what it takes?
Judge.
Well, this will be interesting.
Mr. Attishan Wimperson's testimony has been filled with one inaccuracy after another. First, he stated that Dr. Buff was in front of the bookshelves. Now he claims the doctor was sitting at his desk. So where was the victim really when he was killed? Also, where was his killer? And how was the murder weapon really used?
So, the important thing here is the position of the victim and killer relative to each other.
Yes, Your Honor. If they were positioned in a certain way, it would be possible to use the suitcase as the weapon without lifting a finger.
You can't mean.
I would ask the court to recall the study's layout. It's quite distinctive, as you can see. Now, if Dr. Buff was sitting in a certain spot, and his killer was at a certain other spot, the suitcase would become a weapon anyone could use.
Very well, Mr. Justice. Where was Dr. Buff's killer at the time of the crime?
Yeah.
Le balcony.
Oh, that's typical.
This should wrap things up nice and pretty for you, Mr. Wright. I would ask the court to recall the study's layout. But this time, instead of thinking in 2 dimensions, let's think in 3. Only then can we clearly see the killer's method at work.
Activate 3D.
Oh god, there's too many Ds.
No!
The killer
It's
didn't.
not freezing the game.
The killer didn't have to swing the suitcase. If he used gravity to his advantage, that is.
Yeah, the good old days where Apollo Justice was making jug.
That's right. It was the plaintiff, one Paul Attitude Wimperson, who used the suitcase. He pushed it from the 2nd floor. And sent it hurtling down onto Dr. Buff, who was sitting at the coffee bar.
Yeah!
The psychology book had been at the coffee bar, no doubt. The doctor must have set it down there after he'd finished reading it, or the like. But his blood got on it, which is why the killer thought to hide it in that mountain of books.
That's quite an entertaining theory you have there, Mr. Justice. But there's no evidence that the murder took place at the coffee bar.
Oh, really?
I'm not so sure about that, Mr. Wright. I'd say that evidence of the murder occurring at the coffee bar.
Does
It exists.
It exists.
The book. It has a coffee stain as well.
It has object permanence.
Hmm.
It is part of our reality.
The evidence does exist, and I'm going to show you.
You are?
This, right here, is proof the murder took place at the coffee bar.
Coffee stain.
Coffee stain on the book with the blood stain.
As we all know, coffee cannot be moved.
No.
Not
Such a
legally.
stubborn stain.
This brown stain was determined to be coffee, thankfully. What's more, it was still a bit damp when we saw it yesterday morning.
Very well
Oh,
ad-libbed,
dear.
sir. Very well ad-libbed.
Oh dear.
Ah!
One look at this book speaks volumes, I'm afraid, Mr. Wright. Volumes of evidence worth, you could say.
Ra-da-da-da-da-da.
Can we turn the volume down
First
then?
warning.
It tells us the doctor was having a cup of coffee at the coffee bar. That's when the suitcase came hurtling down, striking him on the head, causing both his blood and his coffee to splatter onto it.
Splat.
Well, Mr. Attitude Wimperson,
What motive could I possibly have to kill Dr. Buff?
You're an idiot. That's enough.
and there it is, the final excuse cornered killers are so fond of. Well, the doctor never returned your crystal to you, did he? Instead, he hid it in the cave ruins. Telling him that the Defiant Dragons were a dangerous bunch was a huge blunder. All it did was make him hide the orb. Your lie came back to bite you in the arse.
I don't have an ass.
We
Eve-
can tell.
Yeah, of course, I forgot Polygons have no backside.
Oh dear.
Even worse, the doctor saw the news reports, so he knew the relic was the Founder's Orb. Being the conscientious researcher he was, he knew he had to return it to its rightful place. And that meant keeping it out of your hands. He was so angry that he refused to return the relic to you. You killed him with your own hands. Isn't that right, Mr. Ashton Wimperson?
No.
There's one thing that he doesn't deserve is a crystal.
That is.
Apollo! Please don't accuse my client of murder. I'm begging you.
What do you mean, don't accuse him? Why would you even say that, Mr. Wright?
Because it's devastating to my case. What I meant was, he's a promising politician with a bright future ahead of him.
Oh, I hate this line.
It's in our nation's best interest to avoid burning him with the taint of a scandal.
Hey, what?
Totally.
Death stare.
That's not helping anyone.
That's better. That's okay. Oh, okay. Right! You better do something to change the current courtroom climate. Or I'll be charged with murder. And you know what will happen to her if that happens.
What did you do to Maya?
What's he talking about? Well, I can put that later for now. Mr. Wright, you can't possibly believe that Mr. Arable is the killer. Are you really going to send an innocent man to prison? I thought you were better than that. Well, Mr. Wright, answer me. Mr. Wright?
Nope, not talking to you, not talking to you.
What in the world's going on here?
I'm guessing once you stand at the prosecution desk, your moral spine immediately dissolves, unless your name's gonna be...
Look, he's playing the I'm not listening game.
If you won't say anything, then...
Can't hear you, la la la.
Mr. Ashton Wimperson, the defense...
Hold it! Apollo, wait!
Not you too, Athena.
It's just... don't. I wasn't sure whether I should say anything, but... During that last recess, when I went to check on Mr. Wright, I overheard something I shouldn't have.
I trust Maya's unharmed.
Is there such a thing as overhearing something you should have?
I can't really say, but just remember. If I'm arrested or fail to obtain the treasure, there will be consequences. Consequences of the worst kind, if you catch my drift. Relax. All you have to do is ensure I get my hands on that relic. I must deliver it to my benefactor at all costs.
What do they want that relic for anyways?
It's something to do with an old legend. My patron seeks the great power said to be granted to whoever solves its secret.
You don't say.
Maya? As in, Maya Fey?
Who fucking else than the boss's legendary former assistant?
Miss Fey's being held hostage?
Again?
So it seems, and that should not be a surprise.
Why didn't you tell me as soon as you heard this?
Sorry, it's just Mr. Wright spotted me before I could slip away. I made me promise not to tell you. He said it would make things more difficult if you found out.
As if things weren't already hard enough. So that's why Mr. Wright was acting so strange. I had no idea. This must have been excruciating for him. Think, Justice. There's got to be something you can do.
Mr. Justice, I could give you a gun if you promise to shoot that fucker in the head. I'm sorry, about a last statement of yours.
Judge is packing heat.
He's got a gun!
I'm
You
always with a
idiots.
gun. Why
We
do you
all have
think I'm-
guns.
Oh no.
Why do you think I'm hiding behind this desk?
A
I have a
gun.
lot of guns there. I believe you were in the middle of accusing the plaintiff of murdering Dr. Buff.
It is America.
Mm.
Would you care to continue?
I
I'm sorry, Apollo. I'm really, really sorry.
What's gotten into you two?
I accused of that slime bag. I put Miss Faye's life in jeopardy.
It seems you've finally caught on. I'm far too important to be accused of murder. After all, our nation's future rests squarely on my shoulders.
If I give up or...
Once I present the crystal to my patron, my victory is assured. Then one day, I'll become president, and then king. I'll have every politician at my command. Now, retract your accusations.
I can't kowtow him, but the defense would like to retract the previous
Objection!
Uh-oh.
Apollo.
Duck.
I don't know what's going on here,
Obviously.
but a lawyer should never look the way you do right now. With defeat and resignation written all over your pathetic face.
Wow. Much.
Wow.
What a pep talk, Dad.
Great parenting.
A dragon never yields.
A dragon never yields.
Echoing.
Even when wounded, a dragon bites down hard and never lets go till its dying breath.
Dragons are also imaginary.
So are lawyers.
Don't tell him that.
I wish
It-
lawyers were real, just like.
Oh no, I'm fading out.
Oh no!
Someone said they believe in the law. Someone said that.
I do believe in lawyers. I do believe in lawyers. I do.
Oh.
Oh dear. Oh, we all just died.
Oh.
Goodness gracious.
Great balls of fire.
I felt a weird tingling. It glares, it roars, it latches its jaws firmly onto its prey till the bitter end. That's what lawyers do to get to the truth.
Duck. A dragon never yields. He's right. It's all over if I give up now. Mr. Wright's hands are tied. It's up to me to do what must be done. He said my neck so many times. Now it's my turn to save his. Duck, thanks for the wake-up call.
Now it's time to face. Now that's the face of a lawyer you got there, son. I'm glad the pathetic comment didn't rub over you.
Where there's a will, there's a way. I'm gonna find a way to save Miss Faye and see that justice is served. Let's think this through. Think!
Think in HD.
Think, Apollo, think!
Okay. That scumbag is holding Miss Faye hostage to ensure he gets the orb for his patron. And it seems said patron believes in the orb's legend. Thing is, the founder did appear when the orb was exposed to fire, just as the legend said. If the legend is true, then we've already solved the riddle, right? No. We have not solved the riddle yet. The legend says the founder will bestow great spiritual power when she returns. If that's true, it means we haven't solved the whole riddle yet. How can that be? Are you missing something? Wait, maybe the part about the founder returning should be taken literally.
Yeah, the question is, why was Maya kidnapped?
But how would it be possible for a dead person to return to the world of the living?
Time travel.
Time travel.
Going back to the future.
The founder could return through channeling. I know.
We have to go back to the kitchen.
Oh, I know. There is a way for the dead to return. Spirit channeling. Of course, you have to know what the founder looks like first. But the orb has revealed her face to us, so what if it's a sign that we should channel her? Given the facts, in order to solve the riddle and receive the founder's power, I'd need a spirit medium. A medium is needed to obtain the power. The ability of a medium to channel spirits is the final key to unlocking the orb's secret. That means Mr. Ashton Wimperson's patron will need one too. And once that slime petitioner realizes that, he won't be able to lay a finger on Miss Faye. Everything's going to be okay, Mr. Wright. Because Mr. Paul Ashton Wimperson can't afford to harm a hair on Miss Faye's head.
Huh?
Mr. Ashton Wimperson! Seems you've chosen the wrong person to take hostage.
But what do you mean?
Your patron seeks to solve the orb's riddle, and thereby receive great spiritual power. However, only Maya Fey can truly give them what they really want.
She can?
I think she crunch.
The stream.
I don't mean Maya Fey, I mean the stream.
Yes, it crunch.
There you go. I'll save the crunchiness.
What do you mean, only Maya Fey?
Think about what the return of the founder really means. We should have considered it more literally. After all, the orb was made in the kingdom of Kurain, the birthplace of spirit mediums.
Ah, I think I see now. You need to know what the deceased looks like in order to channel them. But in Kurainism, depicting the face of the founder is taboo. However, her true face was hidden in the orb. So maybe the orb is telling us to try channeling the founder.
Exactly. Through a spirit medium, the founder can quite literally return. And if the legend is true, the founder just might bestow spiritual power on someone when she does.
It's like when Pearls imbued my Magatama with spiritual power.
Say what?
Yeah, it happens. If a human could be imbued with such power in a similar manner...
It is said that the founder possesses immense spiritual power. Such a great feat would not necessarily be beyond her. Wait a second. Then the legend is true?
Potentially.
Do you understand now, Mr. Ashton Wimperson? You are holding hostage the final key to unlocking the orb's secrets. If anything would happen to her, the riddle would remain unsolved forever.
I don't know if that got picked up in all its entirety.
You could just about.
There's always Pearl Fey. I could simply ask her to help. If she wants money, I have plenty to offer.
Mm-mm. She's not the kind of person to be tempted by material gain. And she certainly wouldn't help you if anything would happen to her cousin.
Yuck.
Or maybe you'd like to go ask the Queen of Kurain to channel the founder for you.
He could, but he'd probably get executed for requesting such a thing.
It's over. Now, confess. You killed Dr. Buff, didn't you?
Yuck. I wasn't supposed. It wasn't supposed to end this way.
But in the end, it has to be this way. Mr. Wimperson, you admitted to committing the crime. Please say yes.
You're my lawyer, right? Do something.
It's true I'm your lawyer, and as such it's my job to defend you. However, defending my client isn't the only duty a lawyer has. There's something else that's equally as important. And that's finding the truth.
What?
You heard me.
The truth is an alien, not maybe an alien concept to a politician like you, but...
Mr. Attishan Wimperson, you have sought to twist the truth in the dirtiest of ways. I was complicit in your hostage-taking, but in a way, I was being held hostage too. Even so, there's still hope for me to make things right. And I owe it all to you, Apollo.
Oh, Mr. Right.
I can't allow a murderer to walk away scot-free. Therefore, Mr. Attishan Wimperson, I must resign as your attorney.
No. Does this mean I'm under arrest? No! That's good. That's good, right? Yeah, okay, cool.
Well,
I have nothing to confess.
What?
I said I have nothing to confess, and I won't, especially not to a plebeian like you.
Wow.
This guy doesn't know when to quit.
Besides, there's no truth to all these allegations. I mean, look at the suitcase. You won't find a single print of mine on it.
All that means is you wiped them off, taking care to leave Mr. Arabelle's.
As many a great politician has said before me, no comment.
In that case, try switching things up, Apollo. Look at the situation from a different angle. Is there really nothing that points to the suitcase from being dropped from up above?
Evidence that points to the suitcase being dropped from the second floor?
We cannot push the suitcase from the second floor hallway over to the coffee bar. I would place him right around here.
Ah, maybe, just maybe.
Thought of something, Apollo?
I believe this piece of evidence to be connected to the dropping of the suitcase.
Take that!
That appears to be a statement. But how is that related to this case?
On the night of the murder, Your Honor, Miss Army Buff physically left her room. That's when she saw the doctor burn the orb and subsequently passed out. Right above the coffee bar. With her there in her wheelchair. The killer wouldn't have been able to drop the suitcase down onto the doctor.
Good point.
However, according to Sarge, She woke up just as someone was trying to move her in her wheelchair.
Ah!
Someone's pushing my wheelchair.
What?
I was so scared. I made a hasty retreat as fast as my wheels could take me.
There'll be fingerprints on the handles.
She must have been in the killer's way and had to be moved. Isn't that right, Mr. Ashton Wimperson?
And as the killer had pushed the wheelchair with his bare hands, we may yet find conclusive evidence we need.
Don't drag me into this.
Exactly. Fortunately for us, the evidence slipped right through the killer's fingers. If only he'd be able to hold on to it just a little tighter. But now he's neither able to discard nor alter it.
Honestly, that piece of evidence wasn't even supposed to be there in this courtroom today. And yet, it looks like sometimes things do get better.
Yeah, but this wasn't supposed to happen.
No? Well, too bad, because the evidence that sped away from you that night has come back to haunt you, right here at this very trial.
Ah.
Your Honor, the defense's final piece of evidence is on this person.
Hi.
That's...
On the night of the murder, Sarge passed out, only to come back and find that someone was pushing her wheelchair. That's when she fled back into her room.
She didn't physically see a single soul after that. Not until Athena drew her out through that therapy session, that is.
While the killer was able to wipe the prints on the suitcase off, the same can't be said for the prints that got away.
My fellow Corinians.
Well, Mr. Paul Atterson Wimperson? Try to explain your way out of this one. The podium is all yours.
Paul Atterson, Savior Crane, I am not a cock. My political career, it can't end like this. I'm destined for great things. Nothing's wrong. This isn't real. It's a dream. No nightmare. Oh. Huh? What? Wait, really? No way! Banzai!
Breaking news.
Court is arrested for murder charges and stripped of his electoral win.
No, please. Wait, don't go! No, please! Grandpa!
I love the breakdowns of this game.
Mm-hmm.
I
That
love
was
the-
a great
I
one.
love the fact that the thing finally crumbled.
Yes.
I just hope my voice came through for the whole thing.
Oh, you were
Yeah.
amazing with the entire thing, yes.
Okay,
was
good.
very
But
good.
my mic appears to be like cutting me out a bit, so
A little bit, but
Well, my mic has been brutally savaged by a kitty.
Oh no. Kitty, no.
Mr. Atterson Wimperson, are you alright? Meekins, get into the first aid station on the double.
Okay, sir.
Oh dear.
Well, this was a shit show.
Get out of here, Your Honor.
Perfect.
10 out of 10, no notes.
No notes. Absolutely no notes. Perfect.
Oh.
Also,
In
the
light of
cat is-
everything that's been revealed, it seems to be that the relic is indeed a founder's home.
The cat is going for the microphone phone again, huh?
Yeah. One decoy foam is not enough. And it seems Mr. Bull whimpers and whimpers and can be considered a suspect in Dr. Buff's murder.
Apollo, I want to thank you for everything. Thanks to you, I didn't have to keep bending the truth. I don't know what I would have done without you.
Don't mention it. Can I have a raise?
Okay, I won't.
God damn it. You were amazing today, Apollo.
Raise? Raise?
Don't
Well, you
count
said
on
don't
it.
mention it.
Don't count on it.
Well, I couldn't have done it without Dirk.
Nice try.
That's my boy.
Dragon never yields.
What my monologue said. Even when wounded, a dragon bites down hard and never lets go till its dying breath. It glares, it roars, it latches its jaws firmly onto its prey till the bitter end. That's what lawyers do to get to the truth.
A dragon never yields. Every lawyer should take that to heart.
Burr's muted.
Oh dear.
Probably for cat reasons.
Cat
It
reasons.
seems both sides have no further objections. Would Dirk Soundbody please take the stand?
Hello.
This code awards the orb to the Defiant Dragons per the stated transfer agreement.
Woo.
Should the Kingdom of Crime claim ownership, the matter may come to be deliberated in court all over again. I just hope I won't have to see that.
Ha! Indeed. A trial like that might spark an international incident.
I don't need that kind of shit.
Seconded. Still, there are bigger and more momentous things astir in the air.
The revolution. Duck's really serious about this.
Charka.
This court is adjourned. This cat is adjourned.
May
Oh,
17th.
Why?
District Court. Defendant Lobby. Number 3.
Ha! Nice work, son. We've finally broken through the last obstacle on the road to revolution.
Revolution? It just doesn't seem real.
Yeah, well, I think you actually defeated the Fighting Phoenix. All I can say is, that's my boy.
Well, Mr. Wright did have his hands tied. Who knows if I'd won if he'd been able to fight me head on.
I seem more like you saved Mr. Wright.
Saved him?
Yeah, remember what he said? You didn't have to bend the truth anymore, and it was all thanks to you.
I don't know about that. Still, I guess it kinda is nice to be appreciated for
Oh
once.
my god, just take the fucking compliment!
How?
Good question. I'll tell you when I figure it out.
Yeah. Mr. Dirk? Now that the Holy Mother's face has been revealed, are you going to have a spirit medium try channeling her? I, for one, would love to see the return of the legendary founder.
Yeah, just thinking about it. Be able to speak to someone right out of the history books?
Unfortunately, it's not that easy.
What? Why?
The face isn't enough. You also need to know the true name of the one you're attempting to channel.
Oh, right. Pearl mentions him like that.
And the founder's true name is only known to the priestess who's crowned queen. In short, the only living person who knows it is the current queen, Gura Gara.
Oh, so without her help, we won't be seeing the founder anytime soon?
That's no fun.
Founders all updated in the court record. So, Dirk, what do we do now?
Well, first I'll start by tracing the route by which the orb came into Dr. Buck's hand.
Since we know it was Paul Atterson that asked the doctor to study it, isn't he the one who stole it?
I don't think so, Apollo. A political nobody like him couldn't get anywhere near the orb, let alone steal it. He must have had inside help. My money is on someone connected to the royal family.
All right, you said something to that effect back in the cave.
Whoever it may be, we need to expose their dirty scheme to the light of day.
Well, I'm sure Mr. Wright has plenty of information, courtesy of his dirty client. You might be able to shed some light on this.
Private Justice!
Can I just say, I wasn't actually expecting Army to actually turn up there. So that was a great guess on my part.
Amazing. 10 out of 10.
Good job.
That was fine work you did at the trial today. You did your sergeant proud.
Back at you, Sarge. It took real courage to leave your room like that.
Well, it's all thanks to you. And Corpswoman Sykes. With my siege defense over, I can finally sally forth.
But the battle's only just begun. One for me, and me alone to fight.
Sorry, Drifting. I'm gonna have to turn you up and you're gonna have to repeat that because that was very quiet.
Fine.
There you go, try now.
To lose your mother and then your father, what a terrible thing to endure.
Yeah. And being wheelchair bound doesn't help.
Private Justice! I've been thinking. It's about time I stood on my own 2 feet. After all, I no longer have Papa to call me.
Huh? I'm afraid I don't follow.
Take a good look, soldier. This is one small step for man, and one giant leap for me. Hold my drum with me, would you, Private Justice?
Yeah, yes, sir. What is she up to?
Just mind the guns on that thing, son.
Whoa!
She's standing?
What the hell is this, Sarge? I mean, your legs. I mean, they're...
The doctor told me I was ready to walk again months ago. But if I admitted I could walk, I knew I'd have to leave the house. So I faked it.
Makes sense, but
I kept pretending I couldn't walk. But I know Papa is watching over me now, and I'd hate to disappoint him. So, from this day forth, I'm going to march forward on my own 2 feet.
what a brave kid. Trying to move forward like this. Must be so hard this soon after her father's death.
Don't you ever stop. You just keep on walking, comrade. Stay brave, because there will be days when you'll want to stop. But I have faith you'll find a way to muster the strength to push through them.
Yeah, you can do it.
Neat, Daddy's back. It's really funny that that's the line because my cousin just returned.
Oh, dear.
Anyway.
Oh no.
Mr. Right. Oh, I don't like the look on that face.
Oh, Apollo.
Is everything all right with Miss Faye?
She's safe. For now.
Well then, we better go save her, quick. Also, I do want to say, disclaimer, just because you can stand does not mean you do not need a wheelchair.
Yeah. It's also like if her agoraphobia was debilitating enough that she was willing to like lie to stay in the wheelchair. That like the mental illness to that extent is pretty debilitating. I don't like how that's handled, but
Also,
there is a way to reframe it into a good actual moment.
Also, if you can stand, that doesn't mean you can stand for longer periods of time.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, I can also vouch for that as a chronic pain person. So
Where is she anyway?
highly recommend a shower chair, by the way, gang, if you ever start having trouble standing for too long.
I'm afraid I have some bad news.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Maya's not here in the States. She's still in Kurain. And she's still being held hostage by the mastermind behind this whole thing.
The mastermind?
That's right. Poor Letitia Wimperson was nothing more than a pawn. Maya's true abductor is the Kingdom of Kurain.
What? I don't understand this right. What in the world's going on over there?
Quite a lot.
Yeah.
Appropriately. But as shocking as that news was, it was only the beginning. The beginning of something big. Big enough to shake Kurain to its very core. Revolution.
As long as a mountain.
It was being swept up in a mighty wave that nothing could stop. Of course, at the time, I had no idea what the days ahead in store for us. To be continued.
Dun dun dun.
Share your current progress.
And that's that. That's a good place for us to end it. We've gone over about 15 minutes, but we just spent about an hour and 15 minutes going over the gallery. So that's a kind of an understandable that we kind of want to get to a good end point here. I want to thank the cast for joining. We did it. The first episode went great. I think fantastic. I don't want to keep this running too long because we've already gone over. I know that some of the cast needs to head off early and such. So I want to thank the cast for joining me. I want to thank Burr.
Yeah.
I want to thank Divot.
Injustice, I'm going to bed, mate.
Goodbye. Drifting.
I'm going back to the basement. Less drama down there.
Kay.
Thanks, Gal.
Laura Petal.
Coming next time, Case 5, Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. Yay!
Loving Russ.
See you next week.
And Mistropolis.
It's soon time for revolution.
Wait, I have a better outro. Find the contradictions. Believe in the truth.
Yes,
See you
what Kay
next
said.
week
See you
on
next week.
Saturday Silly Voices.
Ta-ta, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Stick around for the raid.